Good evening and welcome, PLW Nation. We got a matchup between the 3 and 6 Snappers versus the 5 and 4 Vaderz. The Snappers currently 3 and 6. They're sub-0 right there. What's the word?
Open 5. Sub 500.
Sub 500. Yeah. They haven't been in that position for a minute against the Vaderz, who are ascending against with Billy Santiwan on the mound throwing that knuckleball.
Yeah, you're going to get the scene right off the bat, too. Billy's going to toe the slab in the first game. He's starting pitcher for the home team. You're going to see that knuckleball everybody's talking about. 3 starts, 3 complete game shutouts.
Unbelievable. I'm here with my main man. New skipper for me, too. Brad Ogden, the Legends owner, manager, player. I'm Trench Pacone. Welcome, everyone. Big Tuesday night matchup. I love seeing this. Where are the Snappers going to go after this? Are they going to take this series? What if a broom comes out? 3 and 9 Snappers? Could you imagine that?
No, you wouldn't have thought that at the beginning of the season. The offense is just too powerful, but Taylor Briner with a broken hand, swinging with one hand. I mean, it is TB7. He is the 3-time MVP, but at the end of the day, it's still one hand.
Right.
And you know, maybe a little chink in the armor. So.
And then him in after the cast comes off, Weber out immediately after that.
Yeah.
With his torn ACL, and it's a full tear, according to the PLW medical staff.
Yeah, so he's going to surgery into the month, into March, and he'll be out the rest of the season and miss a little bit of next season. So you're going to get to see Shane Weber toughen it out on essentially one leg, but that doesn't stop his bat.
Yeah, no doubt. He's definitely a home run hitter. Why don't you tell me about those lineups, Brad?
So leading off, we got Taylor Briner, but I think they're highlighting is the guy who's going to be the linchpin of this lineup, Manny Santiwan. If he can continue his hot hitting and some timely power that he has, he might be able to put a dent in this Vaderz defense and find maybe the kryptonite that is that knuckleball.
Yeah, we got Scott Liberato, Greg Kelly, Jesse Capps, David Harley down there as substitutes.
Yeah.
And you can see Santiwan on the mound, everybody trying to learn that knuckleball because it is working, and you can see right there it is moving tonight as well. Let's talk about that Vaderz lineup, Brad.
So we starts and finishes with Billy Santiwan. He gets on base in front of Ibarra, who's leading the league in home runs, and then Kyle Eder batting third. So you got a powerful 1, 2, 3, tenor Roundy, trying to figure out find that Rookie of the Year form, and Gio Battistoni, Alonzo Valencia, one of the better power hitters in the Taco League.
Yeah, the substitutes, Sesaí, Jake, Scotty, and Kenny, all down there ready to play. Watch out for Ethan Ibarra tonight. I was watching him in BP. He might be the strongest player out here, pound for pound. Oh. And here he is, TB7 versus Billy Santiwan. I love that the players give us the thumbs up. Hey, are we ready to go? And we are. Immediately goes to Ibarra, who also on defense has an arm, but he throws it over the backstop, and Briner's going to go to second base.
Wow. So that's an untimely error right there. Ibarra usually is pretty sure-handed at short, makes a quick flip, and there's no weather tonight, folks. This is the nicest night we've had a wiffle ball all season.
And, you know, it didn't take long for the wiffle ball gods to wake from their slumber. Usually when there's an error, bad things happen for the team that caused it.
Yep.
As Weber takes a swing, it's going to bring it to a 1-2 count as 200 viewers immediately jump on for first inning action.
57. So you see Santiwan throw that knuckleball about 90% of the time, and he can throw it as hard as he wants. And stays right around that 55.
And that's what you got to do right there. Be patient with Billy. See if he can hit that pan full count. Big pitch right here. Oh, he barely missed that. I wonder if that was going to come inside for ball 4. It looked like it was tight.
It looked like it was tight, but Shane's an aggressive hitter. So, and here's Santiwan.
He's deadly up there, Manny.
Yeah.
And you can see he thought that looked fast, and that's what Billy does. That knuckle looks like it might be coming in a little bit hot. No, 54 right on the pan, 0-2.
And there's Zoe. Nice, cool, collected. The Trench Pacone field of defense. Make the easy play. Nice soft throw, middle of the backstop.
Yeah, brings up Brandon Gregg.
That looks so fast, and it's 53.
Why is it doing that? Like, what are we seeing there that makes it look quick?
Well, I just think he can throw it as hard as he wants, and he's just taking the chance that it's always going to be around 55 and just throw it. He doesn't even look at the holes, guys. He just grabs it, throws it. That's why you kind of see it all over the place, because he's not throwing it consistently from the same spot. Grabs it, knuckles up, throws it.
Is that going to drop? No, Gio.
No, the defense is solid. The Vaderz are one of the younger teams in the league. The oldest guy on the team is going to be Alonzo, and he's probably the most steady at that third base position.
Yeah, for every 3 Vaderz, that like equals about 1 legend in age.
Yeah, yes. But you know what? This game is the great equalizer. So you're going to see a completely different line change. 3 guys that aren't hitting, will be in the field. Jesse Capps, Gold Glover.
Yep.
David Harley Jr., probably one of the best outfielders in the league.
Yep.
And GK Rabbit, man in third base.
Love him. His shoulder's been getting a lot better, putting a lot more power on his throws. Real quick, I want to talk to TikTok, just letting them know they're only seeing one camera angle. If they go to twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle, get that going. Get over to Twitch. Multiple camera angles, instant replays. Hop on the chat. And of course, you could bet wiffle ball points on the game to earn things and redeem things like signed, wiffle balls. We have merchandise, all sorts of stuff. Get over here right now, TikTok.
Absolutely. Somebody got a hoodie today. That's awesome.
Real? Oh, that's right.
Yeah. In Wyoming, for all sakes.
Well, I mean, what's going on there? Is that Mount Rushmore?
No, that's just wind. A lot of wind and a lot of nothing else. But hey, welcome, Wyoming. We appreciate the follow.
Maybe we could carve the PLW emblem into the side of a mountain.
It's mostly flat in Wyoming, so it's
gotcha.
Yeah, it's. I got to show you a picture of a thermometer in Wyoming.
Oh man, that mercury's probably very low. Noob, that hat comes out only every once in a while. I don't want to overuse that. That could cause some mental anguish for White Boy Rick.
There we go.
Here's Billy Santiwan, Mr. Singles himself. There's one thing that Brandon Gregg, he has that nasty screwball, man.
Yes.
I don't know if a lot of people give him enough credit for throwing that pitch as he goes to the count 0-2.
There it is, up the middle, kind of what Billy does. Brandon Gregg fills his position very well. Easy out. Now the dangerous home run leader, Ethan Ibarra, home run hitter. Got thunder in that bat.
I'm telling you, pound for pound, this guy is full of power.
Ooh, got him a little change up there. A little sped him up a little bit.
Yeah, power doesn't matter if you can't get a bat on a ball. Count 0-2.
Just missed high.
No sparkles tonight. Poor Chad last night. 1-2 count is, now we have over 260 viewers. They're filing in.
Oh, good pitch. Good pitch.
There's a tenseness right now over Hideaway Field that I don't know if the fans could feel, of course, but here on the field, they know how important this series is, both teams. It's Kyle Eder up to bat.
Yeah, as you play only one game a week, you kind of know where you stand at the end of each week. And teams making moves. A lot of hot stove.
Noob, no, it was perfect.
There's the big screwball, finds it 54.
Hit delay again, Cody. Shit. Hang on.
Hold on, timeout.
Hit delay. There you go.
I love that GK not is only playing third base and fully engulfed in playing, but he knows everything that's happening with the production out of the side of the corner of his eye.
Oh, just missed it. 54, right on it.
Red Devil. Oh, man.
I need Red Devils to hit me up in the chat. I got your jersey.
Hey.
Stevenson even said he would come autograph it on screen if you wanted to. He was so enthusiastic about the Red Devils wanting that Stevenson jersey.
I love Red Devil. Been around for a minute. Count is 2-2, 2 outs. Kyle Eder. Oh,
And
that's going to be a double. It hit the wall there, Brandon.
Yep.
Or Brad.
I know what you meant. So 2 dives, still couldn't keep it off the wall. Now Tanner, clean base hit, clean single, scores a run.
I was talking to Brandon's dad about a week ago. He's all in on PLW. That's his boy out there on the mound.
Yeah.
And I guess he played a little bit of college ball, Brandon Greg. I'm sure Adam Tanner could throw some knowledge about that as Tanner Roundy. Up to bat.
Oh, just missed it.
Slow start for Tanner Roundy. Once his bat starts coming alive, it makes the Vaderz even more dangerous.
Oh, way to lay off. So Brandon Gregg throws a screwball and the slide piece, so he come out the same arm motion. He can find control, not walk out. That's been his problem, eating up innings.
It wasn't a bad idea.
Ooh, trying to go oppo there.
That was good. That was a good cut by Tanner. A lot of room on that right side. And they know it. You can see him playing a little bit near that 102-foot sign. And Harley's right there. But it drops in, and that's going to score a run for the Vaderz, and they strike early as Kyle Eder comes to home plate.
Yeah. The ball hit well, struck well right at somebody. No play could be made on that. Clean single.
That's a great hit off a screwball from Brandon Gregg as Gio last series hit a home run that went very, very far. AK right on the money with that. Tanner needed a slump buster. Hitting a single the other way to score a run is exactly the kind of thing that you need to get out of that.
So they score one. Clean, dirty double and a clean single. Gets that lineup to the bottom, and now we're going to roll to the top of the second. Brought to us by
Leilani Acuna, the official realtor of PLW. Whether you're buying or selling a home, you now have a realtor trusted by PLW players and family. You can connect with Leilani on Instagram. See a little Instagram sign? If you click that, that's Leilani's Instagram page. People are talking about, I was talking to Davila, that's his woman right there.
Yeah.
They might be doing a little double date with some of the players out there. I'm going to see if I could pop in there.
All right, J-Dub. How do you pick players to draft? Players come out for a tryout. We have a couple of tryouts a year right before the season starts. We had about 60 guys try out this year, and 25 got added to the league. So, very big addition. A lot of these guys, some of these guys you're going to see tonight.
Noob, it takes me a minute to warm up. J-Dub! Oh, is that a home run? I think it went...
It hit the yellow. I don't know if it hit the tree.
I think it hit the yellow and then went over and hit the tree and back, but Dodo's is saying triple. I would take a look at that. Would that be a home run if it obviously be a home run if it nicked off the top and went over, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Looks like you hit the top, though.
But would it have the recoil like that? I mean, that was a laser.
Just straight back. He hit it right on the screws.
Well, that's what happens when you open your eyes, J-Dub.
59 on that. 59. Leave that.
I'm telling you, man.
Good. Hey, we can throw a pitch from here, can't we? We don't need to.
That was very Jim Dodo's like. Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy, a big power hitter in softball. So it doesn't translate it, but when he does make contact, he'll hit it a long way.
Yeah, sometimes it never translates. No. As TV7 up to bat against Billy right here. Good check. Ooh, couldn't lay off that.
I don't know if I want to see Wilson try and beat this throw out at the plate because I don't know if we're above him where he would hit.
Yeah, the whole foundation would come crumbling down. So lucky for us, we have PLW life insurance. It's only $30 each, but still,
Yeah,
our
don't tell my
family
wife.
members, maybe they could get a jersey in remembrance of us. 2-2 count. Full count. This is a big pitch for Billy. They would love to get him a walk early. Great check swing by Briner. And that's one walk on Santiwan. And Brad, as you know, when a pitcher gets one walk, they have to be a little bit more tentative out there. They don't want to walk out.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's going to score. J-Dub from third. And Weber with an RBI. 2 runners on, 1 out as Manny Santianes is up to bat. He's looking clean tonight.
So there's the first earned run given up by Billy as a starter. But I still like the effectiveness of the knuckleball.
Noob. He's killing it tonight. Every series, I'm going to pick a MVP in the chat.
Oh, there you go.
And right now, Noob's the front runner early. And Manny goes left side, and that's going to score Briner from second. Move Weber to 2. The Snappers are feeling it right now, Brad.
2 good hits right there. Right underneath his arm. Didn't touch it. If he'd got a hand on that, that would have been dirty. Would have kept that runner at third.
Watch out for Brandon Gregg. He's got a lot of power. Immediately goes down 0-2. Oh, Tanik just jinxed me with his little emoji.
Oh, no.
And that's going to drop. No, Kyle Eder running across.
Yeah, they got some. Those 2 outfielders are going to. Eder and Tanner are going to cover a lot of ground.
Oh, yeah. 2 quick outfielders. They could flash side by side. Here's J-Dub, a triple his last at-bat with that Garden Glove. Got a piece right there. Count's going to remain 0-2. And for the new viewers, Brad, why don't you tell them about that pitch that was 58 that hit the strike zone and why it's not a strike?
So you got to be 55 and under for a called strike that hits the 10. So anything 55, anything 56 and higher, it's just a ball. You have to be 55 and under, which is the equivalent Major League Baseball, about 85 miles an hour from the distance that we throw.
Yeah, so when you see guys swing and miss or it gets past them, sometimes it's coming in at, equivalent of 90-mile-an-hour ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Trench Pacone, I'm in with my main man, Brad Ogden. Check out that little shop PLW sign. There's that hoodie you were talking about. Love seeing that.
Absolutely.
What's so great about Wiffle is, unfortunately for J-Dub, he swung and missed that, but Wiffle ball could bring a grown man to his knees. That's how nasty this game is, Brad.
Oh, exactly. It's literally ridiculous.
You know how GK has a saying for Premier League Wiffle, and I think Chad has one where, they're little quote unquotes. Have you seen that?
Yeah, GK.
I want one, and I want it to be, Wiffle ball will bring a grown man to his knees.
There you go.
Trench.
There you go.
Because it does. How many times have you seen people swing
and
they're on a knee or they're blowing out their back? I got to tell you, some of the foot spas around here are probably pretty popular after games, after guys are swinging and missing.
Chiropractic adjustment on one.
A lot of C7s out there.
Where does Briner play? Yeah, he usually play the outfield or he'll play second base.
Here's Alonzo Valencia, one of the cooler names in PLW.
Yeah, if you miss up to Alonzo, he'll hit it on the container. He's not going to shy away from a pitch up. Oh, this big screwball.
Man, it's very difficult to locate.
Top pipe, 54. Just tip your cap, take your seat.
Yeah. It's good to see him out here, still balling. as Billy Santiwan is up to bat. A lot of folks at home don't know the early beginnings of Alonzo as Billy, again, a single. He's got to be close to, like, leading the league in singles.
Yeah,
he's a singles machine, Brad.
Absolutely. Definitely up there.
Ethan Ibarra. Every one of these Vaderz guys generates a lot of force.
Absolutely.
When they're swinging.
Oh, high and tight. Big slider. Hasn't found the feel for that one yet.
Yeah, I want to kind of tell the story of Zoe when he was first drafted by the Vipers. And the first day we practiced.
Another good slider.
He came out, was pitching through his shoulder out.
Oh, yeah, so he did it last week. He threw his shoulder out last week, yeah.
And he's still balling. It's loving it. I'm loving that. He's still in there, giving it his all. It's Kyle Eder up to bat. A lot of spin.
That's dirty. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, Jesse tried to grab that with his hands. Could have slid over another foot or two, probably got a body in front of that and made a play at second base. But instead, Tanner Roundy, who got the first RBI for the Vaderz, up to bat right now.
Yeah, key situation here. Can they answer? Can they answer in the bottom, tie this game back up?
I love when the pitcher calls off the guy throwing the ball back like that. I'm just going to reuse the one I just toasted.
Same dice, baby. Give me the same dice.
Let's roll it.
Same dice.
Snake eyes, baby. This league's just getting so good. And these guys are just getting so good.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I hope I have 2 more seasons.
You too?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And there is a clean single to the right side. So Santiwan will score from second. Eder will go first to third.
Ties up the game.
Ties up the game with 2 outs. 2 huge hits. Now Gio Battistoni, not to be outdone here. Definitely a dangerous bat.
AK was calling him, give him the slump buster. He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs for the Vaderz as Gio up to bat right now.
.56, just a little hot.
I love seeing in the chat when people are like, I had to see what's going on over here at Twitch. I was on TikTok. And let me tell you, they always say it's 1,000 times better.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe even more than that. Evan Shield, what's going on, man? Gio, deep shot. But Harley, the defensive specialist out there in right center. But the damage done, Brad.
Came back, answered the 2 runs, tied the game up. Billy goes back out there. Tied 2-2, and it's going to be top of the third, 2-2. More offense that we've seen in the first 2 innings of the first game than we've seen in most of the series all week.
Yeah, a lot of generation of power, it seems like. And look at that, 100% better over here on Twitch, of course.
Yeah, it's just more camera angles. I mean, you get to listen to us. I don't know if that brings it up or down.
I don't know.
But you get the graphics, you get the interaction, you can get on the chat. Ask your questions. Make some PLW wagers on some points.
We're all degenerates, Brad. We've always have been.
I've been a degenerate my whole life. Why would I stop now?
Here's Ryan Murphy. He's got to get this back going. Said he sees a tink right there at 51 knuckler. Man, what can you do with that?
You just got to find it, and you got to. If you're going to commit to swinging, you just got to commit and throw the hands, just like that.
Throw the hands, and he's throwing hands.
Yeah. Don't do something else. Just throw your hands at it. Don't try and hit a home run. Brad the D-Gen, yes, 100%. I've lived here almost my whole life.
Love it. Oh, and that's going to drop in thus Tanner could get there. He does, and that's the speed you were just talking about.
Yeah, those 2 in the outfield, they cover a lot of ground. So, and then Gio, when Tanner's on the mound, Gio will take the outfield, another quality outfielder. So, 56, just a little hot.
Weber likes those pitches right there.
Yeah.
Billy might have got lucky with a 2-run shot being let go. Instead, he goes left side again, and that's going to be a fair ball. It's going to move Ryan Murphy to 2.
Yep. Ryan Murphy to 2.
Oh, there's
your guy.
he always a very warm welcome by White Boy Rick. I got to tell you,
It's consistent. Consistency is what we're looking for.
Hey, there you go. Hey, 55. Hey, back up, come to you. Let's go, kid. He's got one now.
Manny opposite
swing.
side.
Just missed it.
There was FDR. There was JFK.
And
Now we have WBR. He's right up there. So all he has to do is touch 3. Oh, and a bad throw.
kept it in the infield, so it's nothing to be lost there. First and second, good take a chance that you get that out. Safe at second. He stays first and second.
What a game we got going here. I love it. A lot of runners on the bag. Billy's asking what's going on.
2 down. 2 down.
Look at that. One of our viewers, Big Tech, shared PLW to his Instagram story because it's so awesome. Bang. Double nickels. Inning over. No damage done, even though there was lots of action right there. And the Vaderz are going to go into the bottom of the third, trying to capitalize.
Yeah, bottom of the third, Santiwan did exactly what you wanted your pitcher to do, get you back in that dugout, not giving any runs, and roll them right back out there.
We are over 420, one of my favorite numbers, viewers so far. I think we're going to get into the 600 realm. I know TikTok is just, going to help us out on that. All they have to do is come over to twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle. Come on over.
Yeah.
And Brad, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get a free subscription. So when you're watching at home and you see an ad pop up, you could immediately negate those ads.
Exactly.
By doing that. And it helps out Premier League Wiffle to make our production even better.
Yeah, so Amazon Prime gives you that free one. We still get the subscription money, which makes this production go, and you get it for free. It's a win-win.
They call that in the industry, Brad, a no-brainer.
A no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
I learned that in commentating school.
Commentating school. I like our poll. Easy money. They say they can hit Santiwan's knuckleball. I'm going to say 70% of you are wrong, and I'll put any amount of money you guys want to do on that. I'll cover it.
Oh, absolutely. I'll fly the person down and bet against them to win that money. Brandon Gregg, 53. And Buzz Lightyear's gifting subs. Love seeing that. Give the gift of sub.
Absolutely.
I remember the first time Dragon Lady gave me sub. I was locked in for 3 months.
Absolutely. Thanks, Buzz. One was gifted to him, so he gifted one back. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's pay it forward as Zoe swings at a turf ball right there for out number 2. Oh, man.
All right, here comes Billy Santiwan, leading off with singles.
Yeah, you could just put this guy on first base instead.
That's 2 out of 3, and he's done that right back to Brandon Gray. Again, filled his position very well. So
The dreaded dribbler.
Ibarra, he can change this lead with one swing.
That's a good layoff, though.
What a night. What a great night for wiffle ball. No wind.
Is there ever a night that's not good for wiffle? When we're commentating and it's freezing.
Yeah. The last time we were in this booth, I was pretty cold.
Yeah, it makes it hard. We're going to, I think, escalate in the temperatures. We'll see some dip downs a little bit mid-March, but from there on out, man, it is wiffle ball season.
And here's Brandon Gregg's issue. Sometimes he loses the strike zone for an inning.
If I'm Ethan, I'm probably not swinging right here unless it's just center pan at like 52 because he could go yard.
That's a huge walk. Walks in this league are very, very big, almost better than a hit sometimes, especially when people got their aces going. Only get 2 walks, and then you're out for the rest of the game. So, huge walk there. Now he's going to have to lock in here. And Kyle Eder, very dangerous hitter, can make this 4-2 in a swing of a bat.
Wait a minute. Is that Lil Boot Boot? We haven't seen Lil Boot Boot for like over a season.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, I am full of joy.
Oh, swinging for the downs on that one.
Right on. You know what? She could make this hype train get to level 5 in under 5 minutes. Haven't seen Little Boot Boot forever, and there's the Dragon Lady coming in.
Good pitch.
Great pitch by Brandon Gregg right there. Gasses him up with a nice screwball.
Absolutely. Nice screwball hitting the pan after the walk came back strong. Both pitchers have a walk now, so going to be treading lightly going into the top of the 4th. 2-2.
Oh, man. Look at J-Dub showing bunt as he takes a wiffle ball to his back right there.
I think the last time he bunted might be when he was 8 years old. I don't think J-Dub knows how to bunt.
I wonder what his stature must have been when he was 8.
That.
Right? Like
Just no beard.
5'9",
Just no
180.
beard.
Oh, hits foam right there. As the hype train looks like it's going to complete level 1 in a hurry. What time is it? Is the Dragon Lady at happy hour already?
What's 6:30? The Dragon Lady probably 1 hot cocoa in. Oh, big swing, great pitch. Goes to 1 and 2 still.
White boy Rex saying, "Where's my hat?"
They changed him up again.
Boom.
Did the same thing to him the last time.
Look at Noob dumping 5 gifts immediately. And J-Lo, one of our PLW hotties, she's gifting 1 too.
Gotta love it.
Ryan Murphy up to bat. Takes a ball down low. This hype train level 1 is completed. We're going to level 2. It's a little bit more steep. Like when you're on a treadmill, you know how you have that little elevation?
I don't know anything about treadmills, Trench.
Okay. Well, it's a thing. It's like this track that you just walk on and you just stay there.
I hang my clothes on it. Billy went with a newfound life here.
TB7 up to bat right now. How much longer before that cast is off?
Probably to the end of the month, I think. But he's changed colors on it. Now it's black. It was green before, and now it's black.
Yeah, it went blue, green, now it's black. Is he doing that himself, or does he have to go see the neurologist or whatever doctor you go see for your hand?
An orthopedic?
Yeah.
Taylor's a pretty hands-on guy. He might have been doing that himself. A little bored.
1-2 count here at the top of the 4th. 2 outs. Billy going after Taylor Briner. Is it going to go? And it does.
Wow.
The one-handed bandit goes yard off Billy. And Billy, even though he gave him a little fist pump there, you could see the frustration on his face. Briner's going to round 3rd. And they come in with their little football move right here. Look how happy they are.
Absolutely. When you're winning, it's fun. When you're losing, it's not fun. But TB7 showing you what he's got, wearing a Michael Aguirre jersey.
I got to tell you, PLW should be fearing when TB7 gets that cast off and he forms Voltron.
Right. Because just the full power of the...
I would just put Weber with like a peg leg out there up to bat and on defense. You don't even have to use him on defense.
Just wheel him up there in a chair.
1-2 count. Oh, Weber sneaks away from that one as the Dragon Lady. For sure. Yeah, she's a couple hot cocos in right now, Brad.
God bless her.
2-2 count. 2 outs. And the hype train just keeps on going. What level are we on now? Level 2 completed. 3-2 count.
Oh, bailed him out there. Good pitch.
Absolute bailout. That would have been Billy's night for game number 1.
And he put that one right on the strike zone, so he's thrown 2 strikes in a row. Just missed it.
Easy play for Ibarra. Ooh, snow cone.
Snow cone.
That's how difficult it is sometimes, those towering shots.
Oh, Nicky Sansone in the chat. There we go.
Okay.
He was a hot topic after the trade, Trench.
Why?
People were trying to get Nick Sansone.
Wait a minute, really?
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long. The chat was blowing up for offers for you and for Nick right after the trade was made.
Oh, man.
And we just said, you know what? I think we're going to stand pat. Let's see what we got. I think we're going to show these kids how to do it.
All right. I love it, man.
Yeah, it's
a lot
gonna
of
be
trade pieces going on. Big chess match for all these managers. Like I was talking to Tanik, as I do a million times every day, but this week and next week, I wouldn't be surprised if you see some mammoth trades going on.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, again, some of the trades offers that are out there, I just know bits and pieces of them. Big names, talking like definitely lineup changers across the board. Like we're talking top players for top players. Like they're just would change the scenery, maybe would spark them up.
Franchise to franchise, right?
Yeah, these are untouchables probably in most guys' eyes, but the person being offered would be considered untouchable as well. So it's definitely big names.
Yeah, I'm small fries compared to some of these
No.
trades that are going to happen. I'm just the name.
No, not at all, my friend. Not at all.
Here we go. Tanner Roundy down 0-2, bottom of the 4th. They're down 1 in what is a great game 1 of 3 right here on a Tuesday night.
On the ground, GK.
He's going to have to hurry.
No, he's got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
I don't know, .22 is plenty of time. I mean, I get it.
And J-Rock's in the chat. We got all the legends are in the chat tonight. Ethan might be in there as well.
I haven't seen Ethan in a minute.
Yeah, Red Devils. Make sure you hit me up on Twitch. I'll be home tomorrow watching, so I can get you that jersey. I got it. It's sitting in the back, and if you want Jason to sign it, we'll make sure Jason signs it. He was very excited about it, so let me know, and I'll make sure that happens this week. And there goes Gio. He changed bats from the ball Vaderz that he made to the Neapolitan ice cream. Mm-hmm. Yep. What team would you want to play for? And the one team that's not on there that would get the most votes is not on there. The Legends.
I think a lot of people would play for a lot of different teams, no doubt.
Oh, good pitch. Legends playing this week. We got the Warbirds on Thursday, Jake. Warbirds on Thursday.
Oh, man. Jim Dodo's on the mound. He's been dealing this year. And obviously, you know what he could do in the box as he has his little Garden of Serenity home run area over right field as the count goes to 1-2 versus Zoe right here.
They're going to have probably 3 of the top 5 lefties in the league playing that night.
And Zoe goes left side, and that's going to be a double and score Gio. Unless GK touched it.
No, it was a clean double. There's a tying run. There's Zoe doing damage in the 6 hole. Rolls that lineup over with 1 out and with a runner in scoring position.
I love seeing in the chat, little Boot Boot was like, I was here when there was like 30 people watching. We upgraded our production. Now nightly getting about a nickel.
Mm-hmm.
Soon it's going to say 5K.
Well, this is about as many people as show up at Aviator games, so it's
Really?
Yeah, minor league games, maybe 1,000 people total. We got more than that watching on TikTok.
I got a question here after this inning as Billy's looking at a 2-0 count.
A white boy Rick in the booth with Trench.
Oh, man. We'll have to have security for that one. 3-0 count. He's got to hit Pan right here. And he does, but Jesse's right there. Should be easy play for him. Smooth criminal out there in shortstop. Can't stand the pants, but makes a good play.
But the key to that double is you stayed out of the double play, and now you got Ibarra up, who, again, can change this no problem. Clean single, scores a run.
And every time this kid's up is scary.
Yeah, there's a handful of guys in the league that every time they're up, Tannick, Gannon, this guy, AK, Chen, Dodos, when they step up to the plate, like one swing and it changes the game. And, good pitch, 55 pipe. And I think everybody has a guy that on their roster. Everybody has one. When he comes up, everything gets quiet.
As it is right now. Oh, man, I told you, he's got some power, this kid, in that stature.
That ball was smoked.
Jeez.
But right at Ryan Murphy, an accomplished player, no slouch in his own right. What a play. And we move on.
Top of the fifth.
I love it. Game moving right along, 3-3. Big duel here. I like it.
Ooh, I like that. Who is the most underrated player in the PLW? And I think it's on the Legends right now. It's got to be Casey Taravella. It has to be.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I think we've kind of been getting a lot of that. You know, he plays defense as good as anybody in the outfield. He's found his pitching, and he's been hitting last half of this last season and the first half of this one. He's finding it.
I'm curious to what everybody else thinks
Yeah,
out
absolutely.
there.
Throw it out there.
But just from what I know, he's just a little bit under the radar.
Yeah, I think you got a couple of guys that are under the radar. That people, Casey Nielsen for the Cajuns. You could probably find one guy on every team.
I'm trying to, in my brain, do it right now, but I can't think. As Gio makes a solid play over there on the right side for out number 1.
Well, and they don't have to be offensive. They can just be a guy that does one thing very well. I mean, Jesse Capps, underrated. Great defensive player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just the pants.
Yeah, the pants offend people.
Oh, no, and you can see Jim Dodo saying it went out of bounds. He's going to have to go and take a run over to second base. That's always a difficult play right there. So a runner in scoring position for J-Dub.
Oh, we got Casey Taravella in the chat.
Chopper.
Plenty of time. Ibarra will not make the same mistake.
Absolutely not. I was talking to J-Dub earlier in this week, and he sleeps with that garden glove under his pillow on game nights or on the night before. Isn't that weird?
No, not at all. Here's another guy, Ryan Murphy, that kind of flying over the radar. Oh, there's the dribbler.
Is he gonna go? He's got the time. Makes it 3-9-2.
Oh, what a great play. Waited out. Got plenty of time. Good job. And they get out of it with no runs. Then we go to the bottom of the 5th.
If you're at home watching, what a good game we got here.
Yeah, great game by two teams, pretty evenly matched. I got a feeling that the top 2 or 3 teams are going to separate toward the middle of the season.
Yeah.
And the last 2 playoff spots, you're going to have like 6 teams are going to be playing for those last 3 spots. And it's going to be kind of like last season where it was just down to the last game, essentially.
I think there's like 4 teams right now. Let me look real quick that are like 3-6. There's a 4-5 couple, 5-4 Bombers I think are sitting alone, and a couple 7-2ers.
Yeah, a couple of 7-2 at the top, and then you got 2 teams at 6-6, and everybody else is below them at 4. Well, they started the night at 4-5. So 4-5 or 3-6. So we've got plenty of chances for movement. You're going to have a lot of movement in the next 3 weeks. I think the next 3 weeks are going to separate.
Yeah, and I think, like we were talking, that's why in the next week or 2, you're going to see some monumental trades to gear up for, And we're only in week 4.
Yeah.
There's 18 weeks of this bad boy.
I can't wait.
Kyle Eder up to bat in the bottom of the 5th. Who's going to blow this game open and give them a lead that they can't come back from? Is it going to be the Vaderz here in the bottom of the 6th or Snappers when they get up to bat? Look at that. Cheers, Emily. Shane Weber's wife is at Disneyland, a place where people save up their whole year for, and she's there on her phone watching the game. That's how powerful PLW is.
I know.
Tell Mickey Mouse I said hi.
Those are
man.
those are smart TVs. Just throw the quick cast up real quick. Don't even ask questions. Just do it.
Oh, she's in line
Oh,
for Rise of the Resistance. I don't even know what that is.
it's gotta be
Whatever.
a Star Wars thing. I think. Gotta be Star Wars.
3-2 count. Brandon Gregg. You can't be ginger against Kyle Eder right here.
No.
He'll make you pay. Yeah, he
Good
knew
one.
it.
Yeah.
He knew it.
Yeah, and you've got a really deep rotation here. Shane Weber can throw strikes, and he got plenty of innings getting him to the 5th. You're going to see TB7 probably take the mound here.
Now, speaking about the Night Owls, I know he's one of the elite pitchers, but he has such a calm demeanor about him. Brandon Mayo,
Oh, new dad.
new dad, but you know he's a little bit soft-spoken, but he's just a monster on the bump.
Oh, super competitive guy. I mean, literally, I'm out here umpiring a game, and he's like, "What am I doing wrong?" I said, "I wasn't watching, but if you want me to, I'll watch." And I kind of gave him just one little tip. And he's a good baseball player, so he understood what I was talking about. And the next at bat, he hit a rope, and he goes, "Thank you. That was all I needed. I needed somebody to point out the one thing I was doing wrong." And bam, he did it and got a base hit. And now the rest of the league might have to pay for it. But you know, it's all about a community out here to help a guy struggling.
Yeah, he has the best 12-6 in the game. Speaking of great pitchers, TB7, he went 9 innings and struck out like 18 guys. Or he had some ridiculous numbers. I'm sure Tana could throw that up for me. But this is the best pitcher in the league. I think he struck out 100 guys, walked like 2 at one point. It was a ridiculous stat.
Yeah.
Some of the numbers he's putting up will never be replicated or broken, I believe.
Yeah, he had some really dominant seasons over the summer, and then into the fall. So for sure, it's going to be. But is it a return to form? He's kind of been rocked a little bit early in the season.
Look at Mayo in the chat.
There's my guy.
I love him, man.
Absolutely, he's the best.
Some of the messages I get during the game from PLW players. Tanner Roundy finally finding his bat.
Just missed that one.
And Brad, after this batter, why don't you explain to the viewers why, when there's only 1 strike, why 2 pop up?
Yeah,
Go ahead, tell them.
it's pretty easy. We start with an 0-1 count here, so you'll see us that graphic pop up instead of resetting it every time. When they throw that first strike, they'll click it twice, and the graphic will show 2 strikes. Start 0-1 in the PLW. Just kind of promotes offense, keeps walks at a minimum, keeps the ball, putting the ball in play, which is everybody wants to see balls in play. Nobody wants to see strikeout all day.
Yeah, Bryner rarely comes from that sidearm position, and that's why. He doesn't have the control he has when he throws the overhand pitches, but it brings to a 2-2 count, no outs. Kyle Eder on first, Tanner Roundy up to bat. This is a big pitch. Great play by Webb. What a toss by Jesse Caps. And Dodos is saying double play.
Yep, both umpires had it. Looks like the screen was a little quick.
And you know, Emily over there in Disneyland watching her man get to the ground. He's going under the knife soon. She probably hates seeing that.
Absolutely.
You could see him kind of favor his knee a little bit.
So dirty means they put a hand on it in the infield. Clean single to the right side. Runners will advance from first to third, or a runner from second will score. If it's dirty, they only get 1 base. So
And that ball was scorched
Absolutely.
to Webb.
So you're going to see infielders trying to make it dirty to keep the base running to a minimum. You can only advance the number of bases in which the hitter can. So if it's a single, 1 base, double, 2 bases.
He has great control, Briner.
Yeah, he's not throwing. He's pitching. He's trying to throw that curveball out of pipe, screwball in.
That's pretty far. Is it going to go? No, Ryan Murphy right there in front of our pocket radar. Snappers, no damage. We're going to go into the top of the 6th. The Snappers got to score here, try to win this game, and put some heat on the Vaderz in the bottom of the 6th as Billy Santiwan back on the bump.
So Billy, not Superman, not invincible, but only 3 runs, and he's got a chance to get back in that dugout with a chance to win the game in the bottom. So
Trench here with my main man, Brad Ogden. Commentating this great game, great league, great production. I'm super excited to be a part of this.
absolutely, this is week 4, so we still got 14 weeks after this. Everybody plays once. So the home team, the Vaderz, you'll see them Tuesday nights. That's their home night. So half the nights they'll be out here on Tuesday nights. They'll be the home team, and you'll get to see them follow them over and over again. You'll see.
Yeah, like start picking your favorite teams that you like to play. Obviously, we want you to jump on the stream Monday through Friday. But if your team's the Vaderz, on Tuesday nights half of the time you got these bad boys as TB7's up to bat.
Home run is last at bat one-handed. The samurai sword. Too bad you got to swing a samurai with 2 hands.
I was talking to Anthony Michael the other night. He was showing me some video that TB7's doing some jungle gym stuff still with a broken hand. His doctor must be like, dude, listen, let's tone it down a bit.
Oh, no, keep breaking it. Come back.
That's gone.
Nope.
No, Tanner, Roundy right there. I thought it might have had it, kind of died last second.
Yeah, Tanner covers a lot of ground, and he's a tall, lanky guy, so he was right at the wall. Probably would have been an easy triple.
Looked at right off the bat, it had the pop. Shane Weber, wife in line at Disneyland for Rise of the Resistance. Zoe finally plays that line. Has to make the throw. Is it going to get there? It does.
Great play by Zoe. Square it up, body it up, keep it in front of you. Plenty of time. Ball's hit so hard. All you got to do is keep it in front of you.
Here's Manny Santianes up to bat right now.
No rainbow pants in the PLW store, please.
Good call. Attaboy. Way to get out there, ref.
Manny as a batter is a little bit underrated.
Yes, for sure.
Because he bats behind the Bash brothers with TB7 and Shane Webb, and then Manny comes up, and you could kind of get lost in that limelight. But, man, he does some damage.
So Manny's a hot and cold player, in my opinion. If he's hot all night. But if he gets a couple of whiffs in the first game or a couple of weak ground balls, he's pretty much done for the night because it gets into him. He's a momentum guy. Once he gets going, man, he's unbelievable.
Oh, Red Devil takes over the chat MVP immediately over Noob.
That's such a great call. Uncle B dealing at the World Series, dealt to me at the World Series this year.
Brandon Gregg facing a 1-2 pitch. Should be easy play for Ibarra. Bobbles it, gives it to Gio for out number 3, and the Vaderz are going to go in and try to win this one in the bottom of the 6th as Taylor Briner is going to try to shut them down to go to extra innings. And I got to tell you, Brad, the rule change that we made with not having a runner start on second for extra innings, I love it. It really makes you have to win the game, and no little bloop, out or flare out, to right field is going to win the game. You have to go get some hits or walk it off with a home run or something.
Absolutely. So, I mean, the innings cap, so these innings all count. Last season, over extra innings didn't count against the pitcher, so you were able to strategize a little different. The new rule made getting a win, but I don't think we only have the one series tonight, so that makes a little bit more sense. And then the extra pitcher, we wanted to get deeper. We had 25 guys. I think 8 of them are pitchers. So
every team has to have 4 guys, like 4 solid guys, 3 for sure.
Yeah.
You need 3 solid dudes with a 4th guy in there, just in case you kind of saw it in that Viper game against the Cajuns. Just in case some of your main guys go out, you have to have that 4th guy to seal the deal.
yeah, walking out in the first inning will kill any team. Doesn't matter who you are, when it is, it'll come back to haunt you. You got it. Starting pitcher, got to get to the 3rd inning. No matter what, you got to get to the 3rd. Walking out does no good in the first because then you just burn up innings from everybody else.
There's a calm again
Oh, it's a
over
little dribbler.
Hideaway Field. Jim Dodo saying I had plate. Somebody's calling foot. Is Jim Dodo's going to have to go to the replay here?
Well, it's plate, 100% plate. It bounced in front.
And Dodo's like, I don't need to come up here and check out the instant replay. Played some independent ball. Only struck out 6 times in my career or something insane. Here's Billy Santiwan.
Oh, Billy trying to not hit a single there. Trying to hit a home run off the container. Chiropractic adjustment needed.
And Purple Viking missing some of our on-field interviewers with the PLW hotties.
Exactly.
Going to be working on some stuff with them when it gets just a little bit warmer.
Fast, gas it up. Billy's gotten a lot better since season 1. We'll let that go.
I see you, Big Z. Thank you for the subscription. Get in that chat. Let us know where you're from.
Another gas.
Mal, Purple Viking, M-A-L. GK's got to make this throw. And he does.
Very easy. But now, it doesn't. And Ibarra comes.
What a great matchup.
What a great matchup here. Strike thrower against a strike hitter.
As Maccabee jumps in on the chat. Big Z's from Indy.
Nice.
It's just not so far, Big Z. It is eternal. Now you are locked into PLW Nation. Welcome. Ethan Ibarra in batting practice, man. He was launching these.
Like that?
Yep. The Vaderz in walk-off fashion. He's going to be rookie. Oh, wait, he qualified last year.
He qualified last year for sure.
But if he didn't, he'd be this year Rookie of the Year. I told you. Pound for pound, that guy is the best player in PLW. Mark my words.
That ball was hammered. Absolutely crushed.
Give us 20 seconds. We'll be back for game number 2.
Maccabee, why do you have to show up against us? You can stay home. You got the COVID. I want a negative COVID test, before you come back. I'm just kidding.
He's good. He's a game changer, too.
Absolutely. Definitely. Now you got another big lefty.
What's that? It's blurry. Give us the bump. Give us the bump.
We'll be back in 20.
The last time I touched this thing, it didn't work out too well. Sorry, TikTok. Look, I'm going in a circular motion, not to. Is that clear? Or? I'm not a camera guy. I'm not that guy.
No, I don't want to touch it at all because I'll break.
I might use some different fiber or something and scratch it. I don't know. Here we go.
GK's made an appearance, and so's Nick.
Oh, thank God. See, look how they come to our rescue. Look, I got this little, what is this, a napkin? What? Brad, while we're figuring this out, who are the Game 2 starters?
Game 2 starters, Tanner Roundy, and if I had to guess, I'm going to go
There's no
Shane
guessing.
Weber.
There's no guessing in PLW. I should go to the gas station. I could probably make a few bucks cleaning windshields. Why not? He gave me that.
Throw it away.
Where's GK? When he's playing, things just unravel up here. Use this napkin rag thing. Don't use it. Ay, ay, ay.
That's a huge win. Huge win.
Enormous win for the Vaderz, as it's going to bring them to 6-4 now and drop the Snappers to 3-7.
Yeah, that's pretty big stuff there. I mean, that's walk off. That's the home team advantage. And like I said, we talk about it. Everybody's got that one guy.
He's the guy. Let me ask you, does there come a point in the standings, say for the Snappers right now, say they did get swept here, and they're 3-9, is there a panic button that's being pressed for the Snappers, or they feel confident that they could get right back in the mix by season end?
Right back in the mix by season. I don't think anybody's panicking. You have 18. You have 14 weeks left. That's 20. That's so crazy.
But it's not like
42 games left. It's ridiculous. Like literally, you've played 20% of your season, 25% of your season, and you're gonna.
But it's not like you're going to come in and just face teams that you're going to roll over either.
Yeah.
You could go down again 1-2, or the broom could be out again. Yeah. There's got to be a little bit of some nervousness in there eventually if this train gets derailed.
Yeah, just want to win. Get this one. Take a chance to get two and 1-1. Make the rubber game mean something.
Here's Briner against Roundy. And Roundy, his numbers haven't been good on the mound, been walking out quite early. That screwball he has not found. But why not just throw a curve in there for 48 for strike number 2?
Yeah, and this is a little bit different night. No wind tonight at all.
Yeah, it's probably like 50 degrees, 55. It's nice. It's crisp.
And there's the big screwball he's been waiting for. Threw it up and in, and it broke back over the plate. What a great pitch.
Yeah, there's nothing you could do right there. As Weber taps home plate. Ready to get some action right here. And there's... Sidekick. That might be true. He's got a gun, too.
Yeah, so took his time. He used his backhand, just like he was playing baseball. He used his backhand to stop it, kept it at his feet, got the holes right, and made a good, strong throw.
Yeah, keep your eyes on Ethan Ibarra all season long as Tanner is starting to feel it. If he pitches like that, Snappers could be in trouble. Way outside.
Yeah, he was Rookie of the Year last year for a reason, so now he's just got to find it, got to find this consistency, not walk out.
I'm not hating that Purple Viking. That might be something.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I have to go, I don't even know if we need to make that like anything. She just should.
Mm-hmm.
It might be the worst first pitch in PLW history, though.
No, you see my first pitch in PLW? When I actual game time, I think I bounced it a lot, but didn't even make it past the dirt.
Yeah, but she's 6 or 7 hot cocos deep. It might go behind her.
There it is.
Good pitching by Roundy right there to freeze Manny. They're going to come in. They're feeling it right now. All momentum, all over the Vaderz.
Oh, J-Dub is going to start. So they're going to start with Jonathan Wilson. So J-Dub throws a big slider.
One of the nastiest slurves in the league. The only question is for him is, can he stay in the game and not walk out? He reminds me a little bit of myself. Has like that nasty little slurve, but sometimes could be inconsistent on the mound. But when he's feeling it, it could get nasty.
Yeah, absolutely. Changes speeds well.
What's that?
You taught him the trench flare?
No, I don't ever talk to J-Dub. No, I'm cool with J-Dub's on before the game. I think sometimes you just grabbed a wiffle ball, throw it in a couple times, and you manipulate it a tiny bit, and that's your pitch.
Yeah, you find what you can throw strikes. That's what he's looking for. What can I throw over the plate?
You know, there was a Viper practice on Sunday, and I got traded before that, but I still went in hopes that I could play, and All I could do is just pick up the balls. Isn't that crazy?
That's a cutthroat. That's a little cutthroat. We got Cuba Dave in the house.
Is that Cuba Dave?
Cuba Dave trying to make deals. He's trying to get in on this action.
You know what? The Vaderz, were they -1.5 or was it a pick 'em?
They said it was the same spread as last time. Nope. So Vaderz -1.5.
Didn't cover. That's a good pitch by J-Dub.
Same dice. Same dice.
Yeah, those spreads will kill you for sure. 0-2 count versus Billy right here. That's an easy play for Brandon Grigg. 4 out, number 1, as Ethan Ibarra, who won it for the Vaderz last game, jumps in the box. And it just seems like every time he does, you have to fear him.
Absolutely. I wouldn't pitch to him. Make somebody else beat me. Not in that spot, for sure. When you got 2 outs in the 6th, I'd have walked. I mean, Taylor's a really competitive guy, but you can get the next guy out for sure.
I don't know if there's a for sure. That's Kyle Eder. I think that bat's behind him. He's equally, maybe not equally quite yet as dangerous, but he's
pretty dangerous.
He's right there.
Yeah, but he's still coming back. Missed most of the season. Ibarra been dialed in from day one. I mean, what, he got 8 home runs now? 8 home runs in 10 games?
Oh, man, Lust Factor. He passed out in the 4th. Couldn't take it. J-Dub wind up. Decides to go with that nasty slurve.
So that was behind Kyle. And so he ducks to get out of the way, because you have to get out of the way, and hits the pan.
Woo. And the camera angle does not do it justice, because you have to strike out by J-Dub to end the inning, because the camera's coming from the right side, so you can't see the full scope of that slurve. But if it was dead behind that pitcher, it would look like it was moving 4 feet.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And he threw at 54, so that's, major league equivalent to 82, 83 miles an hour, moving 4 feet. That's that Kerry Wood slider from that time when he had 20 strikeouts. Picture that. That's what they're trying to hit.
Oh, yeah. Sidekick saying we'll have 600 viewers by Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. 600 viewers. Tune in on Thursday. Watch the Warbirds and the Legends, the new vamped Legends against the Warbirds.
Yeah, that's a good one. I always love facing the Warbirds, too. They're just a fun team to play.
Absolutely. After season 1, they were much better, more fun to play. They didn't have Chad.
Oh, poor Chad.
Poor Chad. I love Chad. I love playing against him.
Brandon Grigg is going to start out the top of the 2nd for the Snappers. It was already 2-2, I believe, after the first game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just missed with that big slider.
There's a question in the chat. Who was like their original teams? And there was that season 0. No other sport has had season 0 other than Premier League Wiffle.
Right.
2-2 count here. It's Brandon Grigg way outside.
Yeah, so original teams: Sand Vipers, Snappers, Warbirds, Calicos, which are now the Night Owls, and the Heat. Jason Stevenson on the Heat.
Oh, that's right. I remember meeting all those guys for the first time as Tanner Roundy walks his first one as J-Dub up to bat. Remember, he hit a triple and scored in game number 1.
Takes a look back, so he's looking at that speed. He wants to see what it is. They consistently are getting him out at 50, and 55 he's hammering, so I don't suspect to see anything hard here.
That'd be an Adam Tannick question, or maybe Gannon. Is there footage of season 0? There's definitely footage. And for those of you that want to try to look it up, you will see a totally different look. Beer pong table and an old karaoke mic. And then about, a year and a half ago, gentleman walks on this field named G.K. Rabbit, Greg Kelly, and everything changed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Much higher quality across the board. Headsets, we got chairs coming that are much more comfortable. Sitting up on these hard chairs like detention.
Ryan Murphy, remember, some of us PLW players went after that Guinness World Book of Records, played 30 hours straight.
I'm sure, I think Tom Gannon played every inning too.
He was ready to go after that. He wanted to go 40.
He's a crazy person.
He was, I think, 21 at the time or something. That was the first time I almost thought Tanik was going to die. And Tanner's done.
Tanner's done again. His big bugaboo is getting out of the second inning. Oh, we're going to see Jake Slusher making an appearance.
Wait a minute.
They drafted him for his pitching, so no Scott Burley here.
Yeah, rookie Jake Slusher, and all eyes on this guy. It's a bunch of nerves out there. You're playing one of the best teams. They've been in the last 3 championships with a 3-time MVP also. Let's see what he's got.
So, notorious strike thrower in the Taco League. Threw a lot of strikes in the Taco League. Had, I would say, probably a handful of wins, too. Probably 5 or 6 wins. Much shorter season in Taco. But he was the reason that his team was in the playoffs.
What do you think's going through his mind right now as you can see Logan Christie, who they are missing dearly on the Vaderz? What's he telling him right there, Brad?
Just those strikes. There's nothing different. Just those strikes.
Well, you got to be careful just throwing strikes against this team. Manny, J-Dub, Brandon, TB7, Shane.
Yeah, but if you walk him, you're not doing yourself any favor. Put the ball in play. Let your defense. You got a great defense. Throw strikes. Let the guys behind you make plays. You got a really good defense, and you got better defense with Tanner in the outfield. So it just got better. So throw strikes. Just throw strikes.
Look at his. Too bad Taylor isn't two-handed, but imagine your first batter you faced in your PLW debut is the 3-time MVP.
And here we go. How many games tonight? We got 3 games tonight.
Wow, what a matchup.
This is game 2.
There's a silence over Hideaway Field right now. Uh-oh.
Oof. So Slusher hiding the ball with his hand there, so you can't see the holes. If these guys see the holes, they're going to hit it. They'll know what's coming. So he's hiding the ball very well. I'm sure that might have been something that Logan was telling him.
Good pitch by Slusher
Tink,
right there.
Middle pipe, inside pipe at 55. Good pitch.
It's got to be so frustrating for Taylor Briner with that one hand as Shane Weber. Remember, we got 2 runners on.
He said Jimmy Kimmel on the mound. I can see that. I see it.
I love it. Well, I think Slusher's going to have a better career. And he strikes out the Bash Brothers in his debut. Good start for Slushy Pants over there.
That's a great inning to get out of that. Now they roll to the bottom of the second. See if they can strike a little light and reach out to J-Dub and try and get a couple runs here.
That's the kind of, like when you don't see a pitcher and a pitcher comes in, you don't know what they have. You don't know what to expect, really, and those are the types of results that could happen even against some of the best hitters in the league.
Yeah, they missed him the first time. They won't miss him the second time. I guarantee you that both those guys put the ball in play the next time. They will not swing and miss. So look for them to be putting the ball in play. I'd have a short leash on him. See if he can get you another inning.
Yeah.
You can get a lead here. Give him maybe another inning before you go to you might have to go back to Santiwan because you got to win this game. You try and win it. Every game you can try and win, you win. And you figure it out later.
J-Dub coming here in the bottom of the second. Every time I see J-Dub post, it's always he's winning championships with his softball club.
Yeah. I sponsored a couple of their tournaments
He
last
must
season.
be good.
They are really good.
Wow, what a pitch by J-Dub right there. Huge slurve.
Yeah, they're a really good softball team locally and probably regionally, right on the cusp of being a nationally ranked power.
J-Dub's like, how did you even hit that?
I'd love to do the recap show. I keep talking. We need to get that back. I think when the new field comes up, we'll have more booth time.
I was talking to GK about that earlier today. We've just been so busy here, and of course, with the purchase of a new property and going to be doing a new field, we just haven't been able to get in the trenches started. But that is one of my dreams to do, and I know it's going to come true very shortly, as that's going to be something that is going to be watched by PLW Nation.
Yeah, we're going to have some nice time in between. No Saturdays now, so people are still jonesing on Saturdays.
Oh, right. We'll have Taco League on Saturdays. Gio right back to Dubs. And Dubs showing a little power right there. Who are the 3 umps tonight, Brad? Do you know? I know it's Dodos.
Cody Reynolds.
Yeah.
I do not know the gentleman at third base. He plays for the Night Owls.
Kyle.
There we go. Yeah, I think his name's Kyle. Only met him the one time.
Oh, Josh. I'm sorry.
No, it's not Josh. Josh Tucker. Okay. Okay.
He plays for the Night Owls.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm going to tell you this. Don't throw that pitch to Zoe. Zoe has seen a fair share of sliders, and he will hammer that.
And that's all I used to throw him, and occasionally he'd pop one out there.
94. That's got to be a misread. I'm sure it wasn't 48. No.
440 viewers tuning in to game number 2 between the Vaderz and the Snappers. Easy play for Ryan Murphy as the Snappers are done in that inning. I'm going to say hello to TikTok real quick. Remember, TikTok, you're only watching from one camera angle. If you go over to twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle, you're going to see multiple camera angles, instant replay. You can bet on these games, get your wiffle ball points in. You can redeem things like signed balls, get jerseys, go to our merch store, all that type of great stuff. We'll see you over there. A lot of fun in the chat as well.
No, players don't get paid yet. Some of the teams have sponsors. Most of the guys are out here on their own dime, and all the people you see behind the cameras, umpiring, behind the guys you don't see underneath the booth, everybody's a volunteer, just trying to grow Premier League Wiffle and get it out there so everybody knows what's going on.
Yeah, I think everybody is starting to know, Brad, when we have like traveling PLW guys that play in tournaments all the time. I know Mock is out there playing sometimes. Tom Gannon, the Briners of the world, Sean Merciel, they're always driving around trying to get themselves in some type of tournament. These guys are wiffle ball junkies.
Absolutely. We've got guys that are, rated some of the top players in the country.
Amazing.
Playing in this league, and you got guys that aren't rated that are just as good. So, this is one of the premier leagues of wiffle ball in the country. And we play every night, 6:05, Monday through Friday.
I'm going for my 4th straight Commentator of the Year award. Nice. I'm a little nervous, Brad. When you're in here, GK's really up in his game, and of course, Jim Dodos is right there. It's going to be a close one at the end of this season. It's Manny facing 1-2 count versus Slush. A lot of spin on that. Ooh, Ibarra, last time he tossed one over.
Yeah, Ibarra made it close. So fielders don't have to hit, and hitters don't have to field, not at this point. So snappers are definitely a offensive specialist, defensive specialist. Vaderz, most of their guys are hitting and playing defense. But you got a couple of teams that do that, where they have guys that just hit and guys that just play defense. Or just pitch. You have guys that just pitch.
Of course.
Oh, Slusher gassing it up, 63.
Brings the count to 2-2 with that 60-mile-an-hour ball coming in.
.59, and you could hear the wiffle, the holes. So standard wiffle ball, 8 holes on the top, all clean balls, no scuffing. Not really a close pitch there.
Yeah. As Brandon Gregg's going to trot down to first base as J-Dub puts on his Garden Glove Warrior set right there. Like I said, before game nights, he puts it under his pillow like the wiffle ball fairy is going to come around and do something for him. And in game one, it provided a triple.
Absolutely. Oh, got him on the high pitch. Why I'm sane. Thank you for this subscription. Appreciate it.
Yeah, immediately gets 20% more wiffle ball points, I think, when you're watching. You don't get to see those ugly ads anymore. And as you know, is it going to come back?
Yes,
it's gonna,
is.
Very Tom Gannon-like.
Slusher with a good play, getting that first out. Second out, huge here. Now, can he get another inning? Can he get him back in the dugout?
Of course he can, the way he's dealing right now. Here's Ryan Murphy.
Clean single, score a run here. Infield's going to try and make it dirty. Misses up and in. Kind of losing the control.
Oh,
54 on the tink. Got him with the changeup.
that was a great pitch by Slush. Love seeing that out of him. If I'm Sesaí, the owner of the Vaderz, I am super stoked seeing what's coming out of Slush.
Yeah, absolutely. He drafted three guys in the draft, all pitchers, in the effort to add to his pitching staff. So he's throwing these guys to the fire. Like, here you go. Show me what you got. You got drafted. You wanted to play. Well, welcome to the big leagues. Let's see what you got.
Hey, why not? He had tested the time right there against TB7 and Shane Webb for that first inning knockout punch. And then he gets through that third inning, too. So we're going to see the Vaderz up in a double donut game.
Yeah, so there we go. Offense. 4 runs in the first inning of last game.
Mm-hmm.
We've had 3 runs since.
Yeah. Want to welcome Michael Strahan to the chat. And I love that when one season's over, they come on over and show a little love here at Premier League Wiffle. I mean, that's what it's all about. We watch them play, and they come watch us play as Billy Santiwan is up to bat. No outs here in the bottom of the third.
There's that big slider from J-Dub. Trying to gas him up. Pitches and deals, throws that slider. Ground ball should be a pretty easy play for GK.
Oh, I love seeing him make that play. Remember, he had some nerve damage from a neck surgery that he had a couple years ago. He couldn't even feel the ball, and that's why you saw him turf a bunch of balls. And he's just really stepping up his game on third base right there. Also an extremely accomplished goalie as Ibarra goes oppo for a home run. This dude's unstoppable right now. I think he's the best player in PLW.
He's the hottest player in PLW right now, for sure. Like, literally, don't pitch to him. Here's what I'm telling the guys. Don't pitch to him.
They break that double donut into a single run. Vaderz up 1-0. It's all Ethan Ibarra right now. Solo shots, yeah, they hurt, but they don't hurt as much when runners are on. But in a game like this, that could be a difference maker. As Kyle Eder's up to bat. Ooh, I am Jake with a great question.
No, I don't.
I mean,
I don't think he's going to win the MVP.
Also, Ibarra doesn't pitch.
Yeah, he doesn't pitch. He plays a really good defense, but you're going to see Ryan Chen. Justin Hicks is going to have, in my opinion, close to 90 RBIs in this season.
Wow.
It's going to be hard to win the MVP. There's so many good players in this league. If Dodo stays on this trend that he's on right now, he's going to shatter every record in PLW.
I just have a thing with the MVP is always going to be a two-way player. And for me, I don't feel comfortable with that. Yeah. I feel like there should be a difference between an offensive MVP and like somebody like that wins the Cy Young or something.
Exactly.
If you're an ace out there and you don't hit very well and you go 20-0, you can't be the MVP.
Yeah, but that's what the Cy Young is for. And then, I mean, we have all-star teams in in professional baseball. They have silver sluggers where they recognize good hitters. But sometimes the MVP is the best player on the team. He's the best player in the league.
Ooh, is it going to go?
No, Harley's too good. He's really good out there. Very comfortable in the outfield, not afraid of the wall.
And the juice, Bruce Uson's agreeing with that. You know, you could be a monster hitter, but if you can't pitch, then... So if you're telling me if Bruce Uson and Taylor Briner have identical numbers hitting, but only because Taylor is on the mound and Bruce is on a team that has 3 better pitchers than him, he's not capable of winning the MVP? Is that what you're telling me, Brad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, but the voters are going to lean that way because they're going to look at all that stuff. It doesn't mean he's not an all-star. It doesn't mean he's not a great player, but you're going to have a superior year. I don't think anybody's going to hit 500 anymore. I think 400 is going to be the new standard, where before 450 was, guys 470. You're not going to see that anymore. The extra fielder, the pitcher's so much better.
Yeah.
But if you win the Triple Crown,
okay,
and there's nobody that lights it up pitching, nobody goes crazy, then yeah, you can get MVP votes 100%. I'd vote for you.
No, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not discounting anything you're saying.
But right now, you couldn't vote Ibarra over Dodos because Dodos has also got the top 3 pitching thing.
Yeah. Here's Taylor Briner, top 4. I just love having a little controversy out there and seeing what people are talking about. I mean, this is what sports is all about.
Absolutely. Slusher into his 3rd inning. Dips it to the side. Slusher, a really good athlete, makes a great play, and he's gotten through 2 complete innings, gotten to his 3rd inning of pitching. Can he get through this lineup one more time?
That's how important coming out of the Taco League and playing in the Taco League is.
Yeah.
You're just putting in the reps, seeing some good hitters down there. I mean, that's where the Vaderz came from.
Well, and the Vaderz know Slusher because they saw him in the Taco League. So they know that he can throw strikes. He threw strikes. I want to say he beat the Vaderz by himself, Los Burros.
Oh, it's going to bring the count 3-0. Okay, all procs throwing it out there with that highlighted message, and that's going to be a walk for Slusher.
I can't argue there, but we have Gold Gloves. We have Gold Glove awards. We probably need a silver slugger.
It's a Gold Glove. Like, when I got a Gold Glove, I didn't feel like, oh my God, I got a Gold Glove, Brad. Yeah, it's a good little,
that's pride. I know the guys that didn't get him were not happy about it.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Casey Taravella thought he should have got one, and he's like, I'm getting one.
He's on track to grab it for sure.
And then you have Chad dissenting that he said Murciel shouldn't have got one over somebody else.
Look at that pole. Good piece by Manny, but Tanner runs in for out number 2.
So, yeah, Eder and Roundy going to cover a lot of ground out there.
Oh, man.
And they go right to Billy here. Get him out of there.
Look at that.
Yeah, J-Rock's hitting the nail on the head there.
Brings the count to 1-2. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Big shot. It's going to be easy play.
Good piece of hitting. Better defense. The extra fielder's really making a difference this year.
And there's Matty Petrekis in the chat, the All-American. We'll be playing him on Thursday night.
Again, so much fun. I played for the Warbirds in a tournament, so I love playing with those guys and against those guys. It's always a good time.
Get Bruce Buffer out here to get the pregame lineup.
So I knew a girl in college that actually went out on dates with Bruce Buffer.
Man.
So, but again, I was in college also 25 years ago, so.
Jeez, Brad.
I'm old, man.
I feel you. I'm creeping.
Yeah.
I'm creeping.
But yeah, she was like, yeah, I have a date tonight with Bruce Buffer. And she
Is
didn't know,
that his real name?
yes, it is.
And he was destined to be a celebrity. Here is Gio Battistoni up to bat right now. Bottom of the fourth, they're already up 1-0 off that Ethan Ibarra home run.
Little backside, but Brandon Gregg, another good defensive player, good position, finds the holes, good throw.
Oh, it's Michael Buffer, not
Mike. Well, yeah, Bruce Buffer does UFC.
Oh, UFC.
Yeah, he's a poker player. These guys might know him. I'm sure plenty of guys out here know him. Don't throw that high slider to Zoe. He will make it 2-0 in a heartbeat.
I know. It always goes in the same exact spot, too.
Yeah. Fourth chair over, right on the container.
You see Billy catch that home run last night?
Yes, I did.
Left-handed. 2-0 count. 3-0 count now. J-Dub in trouble.
Michael Buffer does boxing. He is.
Gotcha.
Bruce Buffer is It's Time. That's his big thing. And let's get ready to run. You know, Michael Buffer is his brother. So they got the announcing cornered. Billy Santiwan, dangerous player right here. Can they add on? Can he help himself here?
Billy kind of stares down J-Dub a little bit right there, saying, I don't think I like that pitch. I got J-Dub minus 240 on the money line against Santiwan, though.
Yeah, big slider.
One-two pitch low. It's going to curve. David Harley right there for out.
So smooth.
I know.
So smooth.
He's right about where I ever saw him. The first time I saw him, he did a backflip over the fence trying to catch a ball. It was amazing. Ethan Ibarra again. J-Dub saying, I'm coming right after you, dude.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He won't throw the same pitch again.
Ibarra just looks locked in.
Absolutely. Oppo Taco, he hit that slider last time and just smashed it. Too fast. 57.
Malto Mike, absolutely. That's why the snappers picked him up. He was on the wire for about 5 seconds before he got picked up.
Just missed. Yeah, Frito, come on out and play poker. I'm sure we have some guys that would love to take your money. I won't play with these guys.
Creeping on 500 viewers.
Oh, great pitch.
And there's that knee we're talking about.
Brings a man to his knees.
Look at that. That's how nasty some of these pitches are.
What a great pitch by J-Dub, keeping his team down 1-0.
And I just love seeing that. Last time Ibarra was up. Great form, great hit. Oppo this time goes to church.
Yeah, exactly. Drop to one knee. Oops, I'm out. Big slider. Nasty pitch. Little tilt on it, little drop. Good pitch.
Patricus, I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Frito Breath. I'm sure Tim Riley's logged in right now playing in a
He's
poker
got
tournament.
his 4 monitors going.
Yeah, and Bucky's out there for sure. Bucky's out there. I know Bucky's playing if he's not here.
What about like AJ and Barry? Or are they live players?
I don't know if they play. I know they play live, but
Here's J-Dub up to bat. We got a game, Brad.
Top 5. Smash, but right at Ibarra.
Yeah, those things come quick.
Too fast. Yeah, so anything over 55.
Oh,
That hits the
Barry
ting
plays
ting.
high-stake tournaments. Didn't he cash in like a big number last year?
Yeah, he's...
A lot of spin. Gio says, I got it. Easy play.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys. They both play a lot of poker. We got a lot of pokers out here, for sure.
That's why the wiffle ball points being bet on these games is such a Such a great thing, as Zoe should make this play pretty easy. He has to get it there, though. He might have been bailed out by that strike zone.
100%.
When he's deep like that, it wouldn't be a bad play sometimes to dish it off to Ibarra if you feel like you're not in the correct positioning to throw that ball.
All right, well, I think I can jinx it now.
What do you got?
So, this just in from my main man, Cody, over here.
What?
The Snappers don't have any hits. They got 2 walks.
Yeah.
No hits.
Wow.
So, that's a...
Let's get a poll up. Will the Snappers get a hit?
Against Santiwan with that defense? Yeah, I think they can do it.
Of course.
I don't have any doubt they can do it, but will they do it?
Would this be the first no-hitter in season 4? It's got to be, right?
It'll be the first no-hitter.
Let's do it.
Let's
6
see it.
outs.
3 outs
Or
away.
3 outs away.
I just said, yeah. We got 1 hit in this game. 1 hit. It's been the home run.
Wow. Pitchers duel. It feels like there's been more action than that. But I guess because of those couple walks.
There's that big slider. So literally, we have 1 hit in this game, boys and girls, and it has been a home run. As Jim Dodos ran up here to show it to me, there's no chance I can run up these stairs. I might be able to slowly...
I fell down them one time. Strained my foot. I was out 3 weeks. A lot of spin. Somebody's got to get on it.
GK, plenty of time. Good play. Good throw. Bang.
I'm loving this right now, Brad.
Absolutely.
What a pitcher's duel. Tanner Roundy, he's been seeing the ball real well.
So Tanner, a blitzball player, so he's used to swinging.
I don't want to talk about blitzball right now, Brad. I had a real bad experience.
Who threw that? Oh, that's right. One of the guys on your team. Oh, there's a BB. What a catch by Jesse Caps. Wow.
Yeah, him doing great things with those kaleidoscope pants.
What a great play. Great hands. Great tennis player. Really athletic guy. Long arms, big hands. What a great play. Another poker player made a run this year at the World Series.
Yeah, he had a little PLW emblem on the table. Gio Battistoni up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Sansone, 100%. He might have taken over the MVP running from my chat. Yeah,
I'm telling you, if you want to mic somebody up, mic up Nick Sansone. You don't have to, like, he's just so subtle under his breath, and he is hilarious. It's worth it. It's worth the price of admission. Just mic him up one night. It's all you need to do.
Hollywood's right. Oh man, my temperature and blood pressure rose big time. And J-Dub's done as a runner's going to go down to first base as Shane Weber is going to come out right now and try to ice this and bring it to the top of the 6th. And it will give the Vaderz a chance to pitch a no-hitter.
Oh, yeah, we're never wearing those pants. You don't have to worry about that,
No.
Sansone. Yeah,
We don't have any kind of disabilities or prone to seizures or something, you might want to log off every time it's hit over to Jesse Caps over there.
Yeah, we're never going to wear, we might wear black sweatpants or gray shorts, but we're never going to be in Jesse Caps attire. It's never going to happen.
No. There's not another human that would. Here's Zoe.
Game 1, Ibarra hit a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 6th off Taylor Briner to win the game.
Yeah, remember, the Vaderz are -1.5 trying to cover this spread. Double nickels, and that's going to end the inning. And the Vaderz go down. The Snappers are going to try to come up, tie, or take the lead.
Rainbow pants in the PLW shop. No, thank you. And no, Schmitty, we do not want to see Nick Sansone in those pants.
Oh, man.
But Cody would wear them. I know he would. Schmitty would rock them, no problem.
Are they going to tie it up right here, Brad? Or are the Vaderz going to go 2 games up right now in this 3-game series against the Snappers?
Well, it's going to have to be a home run. The way that the league is set up now with the 6 fielders, 3 singles to score a run is just too hard, in my opinion. You got to get an extra base hit. You got to hit one to the fence. So, and Santiwan has been awesome. So let's see if he can get through the heart of this lineup.
Big Pat, man, that is never going to be in the poll. Trench puts the kibosh on that pole. Let's focus on this top of the 6th right now. A little hot.
Slow down a little bit, buddy.
Malto Mike.
Well, the first game, Vaderz hit a walk-off home run, won 4-3 in the bottom of the 6th.
Our fans are great, man.
And there's a great play from Zoe on his knees. Great play. Getting out of it.
Wow. They are just 2 outs away from season 4's first no-hitter, and this should be caught, but nobody's there. Roundy comes out of nowhere.
What a play.
Flashing those long legs to the viewers at home, saying I could cover any type of ground out there. And here it is. What a great gem.
Yeah,
And
Hollywood. Just a little different pitcher pitching against the Snappers tonight. Billy's been locked in since game 1.
And normally GK would say you could hang a star on that one, but he's on the Snappers.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to say that right now. And that's going to break it up. And it's going to be a double. Put a runner in scoring position, and season 4 yet to have a no-hitter, and J-Dub up to bat in a big-time spot.
Clean single here will score a run. So there's no sense in going no doubles here. Going to trust Santiwan to get the out here. Got a good defense behind him. Got to come home.
Remember, a week ago, J-Dub hit a walk-off to win a game or the series for the Snappers against the Bombers. I want to give him a shout-out because he should have been up in the booth for that one.
Absolutely. It was a great shot.
Can he do it again? And Dobbins is 100% correct. That last out is so hard to get. 1-2 count. Tries to go outside. He knows that J-Dub swung at that one, his last at bat. But he does swing at that one as I catch that pitch right here in the commentating booth. And the Vaderz give up only 1 hit right there and win game number 2.
1-0.
Wow. We will be back in 20 seconds for game number 3. Bring out the brooms for the Vaderz possibly. All right, Brad, we're going to go to game number 3. We've had 2 really good games. That was a pitcher's duel. The Vaderz almost pitched the first no-hitter in season 4. But right now, the Snappers, 3-8. They need to win this game, Brad. Otherwise, the Vaderz are going to bring out the mops right there.
Yeah, so they got the brooms out. They're looking to do it. But, I mean, 2 hits in that game. 2 hits in the whole game. One was a home run. Vaderz win 1-0.
Brad, do me a favor. Find out for sure who the starting pitchers are. It looks like Burley is on the mound already for the Vaderz.
Yep. So
and maybe Dodo's.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah, we'll get it in a minute.
Cody, ask who the starting pitcher is for both teams. So Shane Weber is going to be starting, the one-legged man, Shane Weber, and Scott Burley on the mound. So we got Taco League Burley, and Burley's pitched well at the beginning of the season. Throws a lot of strikes, throws a slider.
See what he does here. No spread.
Oh,
they're saying this is going to be a pick'em for game number 3. And there's a stat out there I don't think many PLW people know. But according to our stat tracks and archives, the Snappers have never been swept.
I can believe that.
There's only a couple teams. I think one of them is the other one's probably the Sand Vipers.
No, I think
did we get swept?
But I think they might have got swept in a 2-game series.
That doesn't count for me.
Yeah.
I'm talking regular season sweep.
No, that was remember we only played 2 games in seasons 2 and,
did we?
Yeah, seasons 2 and 3.
We jumped to 620 viewers. I told you, Brad, they want to see what's going down. Those first 2 games, edge of your seat action. Let's see what happens in game number 3. Remember, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get a free subscription. So all those new people jumping in, not only can you follow, but you could get a free subscription. And the production you're seeing here right now, it'll make it even better, Brad.
Yeah. Stop it, Trench. The Ones did it 3 times. Well, I don't know who you sweep. I'm not saying you didn't. I know you swept us one. No, last season we didn't get swept. Legends didn't get swept 1 time.
In a 3-game series,
we didn't get swept one.
Yeah.
We didn't get swept 1 time last season.
Good job.
Yeah. Next, mic'd up. 100% needs to be Nick Sansone. Well, Jim Dodos would be fun, but it's got to be Nick. Like, again, you guys don't know Nick because he doesn't come in the booth.
Right.
And he's kind of quiet. You guys are missing a treat.
I've made it known that I'd love to see Nick Sansone in the booth. I think him up here for a series would be phenomenal. I think he'd do a really good job. I'm here with my main man, Brad Ogden, owner, manager, player for the Legends. I'm Trench Pacone, formerly a Sand Viper. Real quick, my last game as a Sand Viper was a complete game shutout.
I know. That's
not bad. I think my NFT went from 28 cents to maybe 33.
Mine's a negative.
Oh, is it?
Mine's a negative.
You have
amount.
to give people money.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
See, Jim Dodos is great, but you get to hear Dodos up here. You don't get to hear Nick Sansone. I'm telling you, folks. Again, all you got to do is hang around that guy. Just hang out around the dugout. If you're an umpire, the stuff he says is classic.
Remember, Nick Sansone and Adam Tannick, I believe in season number 1, were toe-to-toe till the final series.
Yep.
And at the last game, I think Tannick got him. Nick Sansone faced a little bit better matchup, and Tannick won the batting title.
Tannick needed to get X amount of hits, and he knew exactly how many hits he needed to get, and he got exactly that many hits and beat Nicky by, I think, 2 percentage points, but it was great.
And here we go. Scott Burley versus TB7. Game number 3 on its way. Did that hit the strike zone? We didn't get any reading or anything on that, did we?
It had to be a ball.
Yeah, it was. But that's going to be a strike with a swing and a miss, or foul. 1 and 2.
So you'll see Burley feature a big slider, and he's got a curveball too. So he's got one that stays in the same plane and one that goes down.
Oh, checks up. Did it hit the bat? If it did, that's going to be a fair ball. Oh, man. I think there's going to be a mess up on the clock right there. We're going to have to go to replay.
Yeah, we're going to have to go to the replay. On the hand? Body first, yep.
Cody Runnels is saying that hit body. TB7 catching bodies right there. Oh, I love seeing all these new viewers just tuning in. And they're lifers now. It's Briner.
Who were the Vaderz name last year? They were the Vaderz last season as well.
Yeah.
They just different uniforms. Last time they GK called it best. They look like a 12-year-old's pajamas.
And remember, if you're just tuning in, as Zoe should make this play pretty easy, the person that just hit the ball right there is Taylor Briner, a 3-time MVP of the league, but he broke his hand. That's why you're seeing him swing with one hand right there.
And he hit a home run one-handed in game 1.
Shane Weber up to bat. Already saw a ball. And that's going to be a single. Finds the hole right there as he gets on base. And that breaks up the no-hitter.
About time.
And bang, look at all these people coming in from TikTok saying, I am so glad I came over here. The production value is second to none. Give the stream team a big shout out right now if you are in the chat. The thousands of man hours that it takes to make all this happen. Man, love being part of this big-time volunteer crew. Yeah, sidekick. We're going to get to 700.
Probably Friday night, Thursday or Friday night. There's a smash, but Tanner right there. There's not a lot of holes in the outfield. We got the noob saying 600. Well, we were at 600 earlier. We'll get there.
Yeah, people come checking it out for a second. They'll be back. And there it is. Shout out to the stream team. And J-Dub, is that a home run?
Yes.
Over Tanner, Roundy, and Tanner. That ball curved a ton. I think if he would have just stayed put, he obviously couldn't because he was following the ball. But J-Dub and his garden glove.
Smashing the ball, hitting the ball well.
That's exactly what the Snappers needed.
They need a little pick-me-up, little get ahead. Oh, there's the noob gifting 10 subs right off the bat.
Wow.
Bam, bam, bam.
10 viewers that just logged in from TikTok are going to be locked in for the next month or two. Here's Manny Santiwan right now. And that's gone. No, it is. And I've said it before, Brad, and I love Scott Burley, but I just don't know if he is a starter quite yet. Remember, he's a rookie here in the PLW, and I feel like his style of pitching right now is kind of something that the league could feast on. And I've played against him. I'm not good against anybody really, but some of these elite hitters, he's got to throw a little bit dirtier stuff, I think.
Yeah, his miss has to be a better miss, in my opinion. Oh, so here's the bat, Lobaton, the rookie, getting a swing here.
Love it. And you want to talk about some backyard wiffle ball stuff? This dude's got it up to bat right now. I saw him in the tryouts. And, man, back up the middle to Ibarra. He's going to have to make a play. Takes a sidestep, and he throws it over the backstop for the second time in this series. And you make contact, things like that could happen. You can hear GK. He doesn't even care that the player got a hit. He's just making sure the monitor's okay. That would have been his third monitor down this season.
I think it's been 4. I think there'd been the 4th monitor down.
One of his teammates took a swing on a practice swing and broke the monitor. GK must have nightmares about that.
Yeah, but most of the guys step up. I hit it. I'll buy another one. Moving on. Game 2, 1-0 Vaderz. Vaderz. 2-1.
Easy, GK. You could hear him give a little gasp with that swing. 2 outs, 1-2 pitch. Now gets him again.
So minimal damage, 3 runs. But the Vaderz, so now the Vaderz are going to be facing Shane Weber, going with their best pitcher available. I expect to see Shane throw a lot of strikes, and Notorious strike thrower throws a lot of strikes.
Bruce, I'm in trouble. I'm having a horrific start to this season. I looked at my career stats. They weren't too bad. I'm a 260 hitter, but Bruce is saying I'll hit 300 for the first time in my career. Not this season. I'm going to have to work on it a lot. And right now, we're kind of limited to how much we could practice out there, and I'm one of those players that I need to take some reps. And a lot of these people out here are the same. You could tell that the people that played over that came in and practiced over the winter are doing a little bit better than some of the people that did it, and it takes a little bit of time to get your game going.
Absolutely. So you're going to have the guys get a little bit better, but you're also going to be in a lineup where in the 5 or the 6 hole, when you're up to plate, you're going to have Nick Sansone or Jason Stevenson batting behind you. You're going to get pitches to hit because they're not going to face. You're going to be definitely hitting 300. I got faith.
No, stop it,
I got faith. I looked at my.
Are you sure? Billy says they're going to add Sesaí to the bottom of the lineup, and I asked, "Are they sure?"
But you
kind of stunned him.
But you got to get at bats here. You still got to play 20 games to be playoff eligible.
Of course.
I mean, I would like to see the guys that show up 20 times be playoff eligible. Yeah, sometimes there's not a spot to get an at bat. I mean, Harley Jr. has been vital to the Snappers both games, and quote unquote he hasn't played a game yet.
Right. I know there's a lot of chat in the executive board chat about certain things about what qualifies a player and what not. But everything's going smooth right now as Weber goes down 3-0 to Billy Santiwan. And there's a 3-0 pitch producing for Billy as he gets his 85th single of the season. And you could just put, like I said, you could just put that guy on first base.
Yeah, yeah. Teams play 3 games a night, 1 3-game series.
Ibarra with the big hit right there. That's going to be a double. Did Jesse Capps get a piece of that with his kaleidoscope pants or not?
I don't know. You can't tell because he literally got lost in the pants, but
I guess not.
no touch, no touch. That's a clean double, so runners score from first. The base is clearing double. Both teams pretty loose in this game. Getting out, the Snappers get out to a quick start, and the Vaderz win the first 2 games.
Oh, you could hear the Vaderz bench say the same thing.
Yep.
Oof. The Dragon Lady retakes the MVP for the chat.
Oh, just missed, but that's the first one, so he fouled it off and hit the quote-unquote catcher.
What happens if he does it again?
He's out. Catcher catches the second one.
Space Force camo. Does Malto Mike overtake the Dragon Lady?
No. Way to lay off.
That's a great
pitch,
take.
full count here. Oh,
Oh, look, he's got to be careful with that knee. Caps with an easy throw for out number 1.
he got lost in the pants. Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Man, what a reaction time by Webb right there.
Absolutely. 2 outs.
I mean, these things are happening in a split second by the time that gets back. Man.
Yeah.
Here's Gio.
Gio, base hit here. Just a clean single, scores another run. So he's gone back to his ball Vader bat. The only hit he has is from the Neapolitan.
I wonder if that gets in your head. I always stick with just one bat. I've had the same bat for quite a long time. Changes bat, but Harley Jr. snagging that one. This dude's an acrobat out there.
And again, he's played 3 games. He's been vital in every game playing defense. But because of the league rules, no game played. So hopefully he'll get an at bat here, so he'll get some credit for that. But Harley, one of the best defenders in the outfield that we got in this league.
I mean, who's much better than Harley Jr.? Obviously, there's Gannon and Taravella and Dodos.
You got Scotty, you got
Scotty.
Dodos.
But I mean,
Mateo out in the outfield.
Harley and Tom, those are and Taravella's right behind. Those 3 stand out to me the most.
Yeah, I mean, it was really tempting not to
Flying squirrel.
right?
He's so good, man.
Yeah, it was really hard to pass on when he got put on waivers. We just didn't have a roster spot open to take him.
There could be barbed wire on the top of that fence, and that dude's going to try to jump over it.
I would suggest you guys look at the taco tournament when the Vaderz did get in. They had to win that tournament before. He jumped over the little batty bakery sign trying to steal a home run.
Oh, yeah, A-Fern, Alex Fernandez on the Bombers. He's good, too.
Absolutely.
TB saying, give me something, please. Very frustrating game wiffle ball could be. Speaking of Alex Fernandez, he's right there in right field past the dugout.
There we go.
Is that Wendy?
I don't know, but my wife, whose name is Wendy, loves horror movies, cannot wait.
Oh, that's the worst.
For his movie.
Alex
There
Weber gone.
Weber on one leg.
Alex Fernandez and friend. Well, he look at the run of the bases. Does the moonwalk down third. I guess when you're about to get a new knee or new ACL, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah,
right? Just
it's
blow
already,
it out even more.
Yeah, you can't blow it out more. It's gone, so you might as well enjoy it.
And the Snappers jumping all over the Vaderz early in this one, but it's only the top of the second as Brandon Gregg is up to bat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. You can kind of say, hey, do I want to pull him out? But I wouldn't pull him yet. Tanner's had a hard time throwing strikes. You want to try and get through another inning. You're only down 3 runs. You've got a potent offense. You're the home team, and you're just a bloop and a blast from making this a game. So I wouldn't stress right now. Scott's throwing strikes. So 5 seconds from the time the ball's hit to field it cleanly and hit the backstop in the air or the strike zone in the air. That goes for all plays. All outs are 5 seconds. So a quick throw to second base, there's a man at first.
Yeah, man, Multo Mike is really making a push for that chat MVP.
And he's got the subscription, so we have to talk to him. Like, he's got the subscription. You know how Dodos is. If you don't have the little PLW, he won't even talk to you. He pressured me into buying one. And now my credit card gets dinged every month, and it's the only thing that shows up on that credit card. I don't use it for anything else.
2-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the second. The snapper's already up 4-1 on the Vaderz. Let's get a piece of that one.
Intense. Scott Burley, intense on the mound. Look at that. He's very intense. Oh, and there's one, so he fouled it off.
That's one, yeah. One.
Ibarra, he's just everywhere. It's be out number 3 for the snappers, and the Vaderz are going to go in and try to get some runs going. Listen, I see you, TikTok. You got to get over to Twitch right now, twitch.tv/Premier League or Premier Wiffle. You'll see a bunch of different camera angles, instant replays. Get up in the chat over here on Twitch. Get your wiffle ball points in. Redeem things like signed wiffle balls, jerseys. A lot of fun stuff over here. We'll see you in a minute. I'm Trench Pacone with my boy War Dog Brad Ogden, the owner, manager, player, every title you could possibly have. A legend in himself.
Oh, I don't know about all that, but I thought the name fit. We were definitely the oldest team in the league.
And Billy is talking to Brad right now. I wonder what they're talking about.
So he's saying, hey, Scott Burley is coming out of the game. We're going to go to Tanner Roundy.
That's a good move there,
That's a good
I think.
move. I think he got what he needed out of it. Tanner's got plenty of innings left. Burley hasn't walked out, so he could come back. And, like, you knew the snappers were going to score. It just all happened at once. Like, he threw strikes. He didn't walk anybody. He did his job. Yeah, they hit a couple of home runs. Shane's hit a home run in every series for as long as he can remember. So, you know, he's a power threat. So is Manny Santiwan. They're just a matter of time.
Jared Webb, thank you for the subscription. Bradley, I play on Thursday against the Warbirds. That should be a fun one.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
And people saying, thanks, Brad, for this league and everything that you do. Yeah, the production team. I come up here, it's ready to go.
Yeah. There's so many guys you don't see.
Off
great
speed.
Changeup. Great changeup. Yeah, you guys don't get to see all the hours. This is all volunteer.
And remember, underneath this commentating booth is we call it the dungeon, and that's like the control room.
Yep, all the graphics.
And here's the man that made the Vaderz happen, coming out of Taco League, won his way and his team into PLW, Sesaí, alarcon. He throws a pretty nasty knuckle too, Sesaí.
Yeah, he does for sure.
He might have been the first person to kind of come out here with a knuckle.
Consistently, yes. I want to say everybody's got a little piece of it now, but... Oh.
Jammed on that. Jesse Pants
caps.
God.
They're terrible.
I like Jesse as a human, but as a PLW player, I just don't know if he's there for me with those pants.
Yeah, we might have to throw paint on him before our game just so we don't have to look at it.
I think one time I saw an elephant paint on like TikTok or something, and it looked something like his pants. Oh, good hold up by Billy.
Absolutely. Oh, and the Dragon Lady says, give me a Matty Patricus signed ball.
Hey, did she redeem it?
Nice.
GK goes goalie on that. Makes the throw for out number 3. And we're going to go into the top of the third. The Vaderz going to try to capitalize on good pitching performance so far out of Shane Weber. Remember, his wife, Emily Weber, out there in Disneyland, in line for the resistance of the movement, watching her man on the stream. That's how important PLW is for some of these wives out there.
Yeah, my wife's not watching. My wife's asleep. It's 8 o'clock. My loving wife is asleep. She gets up way too early to get ready to go to work. So
well, I mean, what if there's like no bingo night? She doesn't bring out her daubers and
no,
okay,
no, not at all. And yes, Casey, you did have a knuckleball. You and Billy both, but I don't think you only throw knuckleballs.
I haven't seen the Billy knuckleball, and he doesn't throw it as much as he used to.
No.
He's got the Osgood.
Yeah, that was nasty. I probably made a mistake there not going to him in the last inning. We were up a couple runs with a chance to sweep the Lightning, but Decal was throwing really well, so I didn't want to use it up.
Look at that Dragon Lady's just starting to cook dinner, and your wife's asleep. Remember, Dragon Lady's man is on Sky Cam 1, and look at Bowery's like, yeah, my lady's cooking dinner.
He might not be getting any, but he's cooking.
There's Manny down 0-2. Now he's down 0-3. What are you looking at? I didn't throw the pitch, Manny. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like I threw the pitch. He's just frustrated right now. Woo!
Plenty of time.
He's going to have to make a throw. He does.
Slusher can play. Don't let it slip on you. Randy Johnson making his debut. No, this is evil Tom Gannon is what this is.
That'd be a great emoji thing. For the people that, I mean, how do you not like Tom though? But if he did have some troll or whatever
evil twin.
in the chat, they could have the evil twin emoji thing.
GK Rabbit to the plate. Well, that's right. I think we got him in the booth. Gannon and Roundy, the evil twins in the booth on Thursday.
You wouldn't even have to change camera angles as GK goes down on a slider right there.
Absolutely.
They could have graduated high school with half the time. 562 viewers still on for this third game. The Snappers all over the Vaderz early. Remember, the Vaderz took the first two from the Snappers.
And basically, the difference in both games was 2 Ibarra home runs. Walk-off in the first one, and he hit the solo shot in the second one to get the only run on their only hit of the game. How many broken balls by the end of the night? Probably maybe 1 or 2. These are brand new balls, fresh out of the box.
It's a little warmer tonight,
It's a little warmer. Yeah, I mean, we were shattering some balls BP a couple times, but those balls have been old and sitting around. But yeah, these balls, they'll last us. We got maybe 100 balls between that rotate for 4 or 5 weeks, and then we'll rotate another 100 balls in.
Yeah, I love donating to the local little leagues around here that want to play wiffle. As Weber says,
I have a knuckle too. It's going to hit you in the middle of the back, but I got a knuckleball. No, this is not the only game tonight. We play a 3-game series every night starting at 6:05 Pacific Standard Time. This is game 3. The Vaderz in purple, the home team, have taken the first 2.
I remember in season 0, it looked like it was snowing out there with so many shattered balls. Oof, Weber.
Double nickels right on the pipe.
Yeah, no. I mean, there aren't any you're not, even though people could be playing well or whatnot, you're not like, as a pitcher, fearful of a player. You're just going out there doing your thing and see if you get the guy out. Of course, there's going to be players that hit better and do better things, but, you know, if you're out there as a pitcher, you're expected to get anybody in this league out.
Yeah, it's a plastic ball. It moves a lot. It's going to be hard to hit. It's hard to field. It's hard to throw. This is definitely not your backyard wiffle ball.
Oh, not at all. This is Oh, man. Yeah, this is just a upper-level wiffle ball. This is elite status. A lot of these guys played college balls. They're athletes in certain sports and whatnot.
So where do we get ours? I bought all mine from Tannic, but
What?
Wiffle balls. Number Udaman 2313 is asking that his kids want to play wiffle ball. I mean, I'm sure you can go to Amazon. That's where I got my wiffle balls. I got a case of wiffle balls for $30, 24 balls.
There's Tanner.
And the bats are, I think, if you buy 10 of them, they're $60.
2-2 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Tanner looking at an inside ball. It's going to load up the count. And the Vaderz really need runners on the bags right now to try to get back in this one. That's going to be ball 4 from Webb.
So think over the line. Base hit, clean single. It's one base. There's no base running except for a tag up at third. You'll see the lines down the third base line with an umpire there. One's a commit line. Once you go past it, you have to go.
And there's cheers, beauty, Emily. How was the ride over in Disneyland? She must have obviously gotten done with her little ride there.
Exactly.
As Gio takes a swing and a miss for 0-2 count. Tries to go big time right there up top. Doesn't work.
No.
Misses again.
Trying to hit that top pipe with a little 12-6. Just missed it both times.
Gio's the type of guy. The first time I met Gio, we were playing in this tournament out of one of those, that born and raised place.
That's right.
And his team annihilated us.
Yeah, so he's a really good softball player, kind of in the mold of Jonathan Wilson's team. They play against each other, so.
And they're doing the wave in the chat. Look at it go.
That's awesome.
Love seeing that.
All right, so you don't, 2 outs. Can Zoe roll this lineup over? Can he get a base hit here? Oh, just missed it. And Jesse Capps with his Tom Gannon impression. Quick clap and you're out.
That's going to do it. We're going to go into
The top of the 4th.
Yeah, it's happening very fast. This game, Snappers on top of the Vaderz 4-1. They'd love to put a few more on and try to make it an insurmountable number, but let me tell you, after watching what happened to the Cajun collapse the other night, I don't know if there is a number that's insurmountable in this league once you get the bats going. You always say a blip and a bloop or whatever.
Bloop and a blast is 2-run shot. Everybody here can hit, and, you know, just kind of mistakes get paid for. You got to get all 18 outs. It's hard to make them all. You give them an extra out. You give them 19, 20 outs with errors. These guys will make you pay. And all of a sudden you're looking up and it's 5-4 and you don't know what happened and your pitcher isn't out and you can't figure it out. I mean, that was 2 fly ball drops in the outfield last night. That was crazy.
Yeah, one of them was really smoked, but, you know, when you're out there, you're expected to
Make a
perform
play.
for your team.
Absolutely.
Errors do happen, but, you know, it was a heartbreaker for the Cajuns right there. As Tanner Roundy is going to go against Taylor Briner right here. Top of the 4th, no outs. Snappers up 4-1.
That's right.
When I see some of this filthy, dirty nastiness from these pitchers, I'm like, why am I even on the mound? And there's Tanner. Easy play. Like, all these guys have 5, 6, 52 pitches. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And then Tom Gannon puts out this wiffle ball tutorial now.
Don't do that. I mean, I'm still mad that J-Rock taught Chen the screwball. Like, don't teach guys that. But Chen's got a nasty one. Maybe not as good as J-Rock's, but it's pretty good.
J-Rock's got the best screwball in the league as Tanner.
Inside pipe.
I like this poll. What time zone are you? We had some guys from Australia, Japan, nasty by Tanner. There's nothing you could do right there if you're Shane Weber.
Yeah.
And poor Emily out there in Disneyland.
Outside pipe. You just can't hit it. It's in the left-handed batter's box to the last second. And then he follows it up with a screwball.
Jeez.
And then he gets him hot top pipe 49. Nothing you could do.
Tanner back in action. He's had his go in his starts, always ending early, but here he is playing a little ball, found his pitches once again as we go into the bottom of the fourth, as they're going to have to do something here offensively, Brad.
Yeah, they got to find a little offense. Shane's a notorious strike thrower. He's going to throw a lot of strikes, and he's got a good defense behind him. But again, like, Sesaí gets on base, Santiwan gets on base. There'll be 2 men on base, and guess who would be up? Ibarra.
So I'm watching real quick. I'm watching Harley hit the backstop from almost 105 feet.
Okay.
Wow, he's got an arm.
Yeah. So yeah, they're going to have another pitching change. Roundy's found his groove, and they're going to go to the other Santiwan. Kenny Santiwan, I think is his first name. He's going to be coming in pitching.
Wow, we go from Santiwan to Santi 2.
All right, Sesaí leading off. Can Sesaí get a base hit here?
I like what he's doing, getting his action in, to try to get himself eligible in case he ever needs to go for the playoffs. And don't get me wrong, he's got some power, but Harley right there, it goes off, and we were just talking about great defense, and sometimes you could overrun it. There's a lot of spin on the ball, and Sesaí gives the Vader V right there.
What a great, put the ball in play. That's what we talk about. We preach it. Put the ball in play.
That's probably Harley's first error ever.
No, he's made errors, but that one just, again, he ran a long way to get there and just kind of hit him right on the tip of the fingers.
But Webb, a little bit of curve right there.
Now, can he get if he gets a hit here and Ibarra comes up, what do you do?
Yeah, you go after him. Oh, Billy takes it to the lower part of his back.
You get a picture of that?
So trying to throw the knuckleball to the knuckleballer.
I am Jake. I think good play by Caps right there. Laser right
Great
to
play.
him.
Good play.
I was talking to Tanik a little bit earlier about the design of the new field that we're going to have. And I think I don't know if I remember it correctly, that might come into play where you can make oh no, good play.
Clean single, scores a run. Scores a run.
Yeah, it's going to be Sesaí coming in, where you would be able to make a throw from the outfield. I can't remember if that was a thing or not. Yeah, Sesaí in, and the wiffle ball gods have woken up. It's going to be 4-2 with 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth as Kyle Eder.
There's a smash.
And Eder on first, Ethan Ibarra on second, and the Vaderz are coming alive. And Tanner Roundy is up to bat
As the go-ahead run.
as the go-ahead run, and he's been feeling it.
Clean double, scores both runs.
Goes in the dirt. Weber says that's the first time tonight somebody's chased that. Thank you so much. As we're staying strong with 500 viewers. Me and Brad delighted to see one of the PLW hotties up in here in the booth.
Absolutely,
watching a little bit of the
Caro.
game. PLW Caro. Hottie Caro up in here.
Gio Battistoni still has the go-ahead run. Clean double, scores both runners here, so big at bat.
Oh, man. Is that why they call it wiffle ball? Because sometimes when you whiff, you produce such wind? Man.
Yeah, that was he was definitely going for the lead right there. No hints. A little fast, a little heat. Trying to get him to speed him up.
Can Weber get out of this inning? Looks like he's gonna. All Caps has to do is touch 2, and he does. And we're gonna go into the top of the 5th, Brad. We got a good one brewing. The Vaderz add 1 there. They're only down 2.
Yeah. Snapper's looking to avoid the sweep. Vader's looking to get that broom out. So now the second Santiwan, this is Kenny Santiwan, making his PLW. I don't know if it was his PLW debut. I know he was on the roster last week. So
Did he pitch at all?
I don't know if he pitched. I know he swung a couple times, but he might have pitched.
Let's see what he's got as James Stein is in the chat.
Stein.
Man, you want to talk about great pitching? James Stein, he's one of a kind out there. He's going to get his last of his warm-up pitches. Stein, you're watching game number 3. The Vaderz took the first 2 in intense action, but here the Snappers jumped all over the Vaderz in the first couple innings.
No confidence.
Oh, man.
All right, here we go.
Here's J-Dub.
Top of the 5th. Big inning here. Can he get back in the dugout?
That garden glove in full swing.
Tried outside, missed.
Ooh. AK saying who's Stein? And there's Dubs. He's going after Pink Box. Couldn't quite get it. If he would have hit that sign, he would have got him a fresh jelly donut.
There we go.
Smash in his face.
There you go.
Here's Manny Santianes. No outs. You got to be careful if you're the Vaderz here, throwing a rookie pitcher into the Lions' den, and it doesn't look like he's able to find anything quite yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. I mean, I like what they're doing, getting everybody some games here. Like I wouldn't have conceded the game.
Absolutely
game 3.
not. You want to go for the sweep, and you want to make a point to PLW right now.
Absolutely.
And all of a sudden, the Snappers, runners on first and second,
Yep,
no
first and
outs.
second. So the walk doesn't actually hurt there. Sets up the 4, sets up a double play. Lobaton.
Sounds like a transformer.
But he's wearing a Weber jersey, so
He's a Weber fan.
he's a Weber fan. And there it is.
This should be an easy double play.
Nope, going to be 1 for sure.
Toss to 2.
Nope.
That's going to be over 5 seconds.
Over 5.
That's going to be 1 out, but they do get the force on 3, Brad, and that's pretty big.
Yeah, so if he can get out of this inning, still only down 2. I think Billy actually has an inning left, so.
Here's GK Rabbit, and he's just a household name. Fans love him. They want him to do good things right here. Good eye by GK right there. Takes ball number 2. Even better, ball number 3. And watch out, he's going to have to make him pitch.
He's definitely taking here.
He doesn't take instead. That's an RBI.
That's huge.
Single scores Manny. I love that he went green light right there. I mean, on a 3-0 count, that's exactly what you're expecting. And I love seeing that for GK. Everything so important on the offensive end. Remember, GK started his career like 0 for 125, and he's slowly getting better. Put his shoulders coming back, putting a little bit more force on that. And here's Harley Jr. You want to talk about one swing. This dude could make it 8-2 real fast. This might be the kind of type of pitching he likes to see. Ooh, 52. We could talk about GK in that tourney last year. He went against the great and powerful Adam Tanek. He won that $20,000 tournament or whatever it was. Home run.
Walk-off home run, yeah.
Walk-off home run against Adam Tanek. It was an unbelievable hit that GK had. The whole world was watching on that one.
Oh, he just missed it.
Out number 2.
It's only 2. Need a hit. So one more out here. They can get back in with a chance to get in the. I just think Santiwan's got to get in the dugout. If they can get a couple of runs here, there's always a chance they can come back.
I was just talking to PLW Hottie Caro, and she's looking at the chat, and she goes, "Who's White Boy Rick?" Another guy on the chat that thinks he could play wiffle ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just another guy that thinks he can play wiffle ball that has tried out and then went back home.
Always.
Weber. But Kyle Eder there. But 5-2. Vader's not out of this one yet. They have 6 outs to work with. They need to get runners on right now, Brad.
Yeah, so they got in the dugout, which is what they want to do. Only down 3, so it's still, and they got 6 outs. So get a couple of base runners here, maybe get to Ibarra, get a big hit here.
That TV's off.
Oh, GK. There's a TV off?
GK. TV's off.
But GK gives that smirk of what's going on. Why is it off?
Well, it's his team is standing by the outlet, so we can blame them.
You're right. Sometimes he comes down in that dugout area and he's like, "Clear it out, guys, clear it out." This time, it's his squad.
Exactly, it's his squad.
Turn off the Bluetooth on that. Well, I guess it's off.
Look at you, hear him?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yep. He might need my phone for the pocket radar. Let me get it ready.
The people in the chat, too, you never know who they are. It could be some 10-year-old kid that plays T-ball. It could be some 60-year-old troll that has nothing better to do but to give us some heat up in the booth. But we love it.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
Well, what do they say? Why do people who love Howard Stern listen to see what he'll say next? And why do people that hate Howard Stern to listen to what he says next? So, oh, he's crawling under.
Okay. Look, GK is down low, doing some electronical things. Looks like he's going red wire. Now he's going blue. He's plugging something into the flux capacitor right now. I don't know. If you ask me, he's going to go back to 1985, Brad, if he does this any faster.
Take me back to 1985.
How old would you be?
I was a freshman in high school in 1985.
I was 7.
I was in the great island of Oahu going to Mililani High School.
Really? Wow. That sounds great.
Oh, I am Jake, the ultimate Netflix docu-series.
They don't like me.
GK, what do you think's wrong down there? I see you working in a flash.
So the pocket radar device needs to be changed.
Pocket radar needed to be changed.
We're back in action.
Watch your head.
Watch
And
your
he's
head.
going to go back out there and play third base. Now, listen, if GK could pitch, if he could hit, play defense, and
MVP.
do the production, is he a 4-way player?
Yeah, he's the fourth dimension. He's a fourth wall behind a fourth wall. He's Deadpool. White boy, Trent's not even middle age yet.
I'm not?
No,
What's middle age?
probably 40.
I'm over 40.
You're over 40. Wait a minute, we got older, didn't we?
Yeah.
The legends got way older when we added Trench. I like it.
Oh, that's right. You guys are on the same team.
Absolutely.
All right, radar's up. Here we go.
All right, let's rock and roll. We are ready to go.
Don't let the hat and the backwards hat and all that fool you sometimes, Brad.
Well, you can still move and bend. Yoga has been good to you.
I know. I'm trying, man. Like I said, trying to go 6th season here in the PLW. It is not easy. Bowser, that's funny. Oh, for sure. The Legends have the most grandpas in the league, no doubt.
Yeah, we have, well, I don't think Tony Garay is a grandpa, but we are the oldest team. We have the two 50-year-olds. Tony Garay is the oldest guy in the league at 54. He'll be back after knee surgery. And I'll be 51 at the end of the month.
Oh, man. Sesaí
Another
to Caps.
Jesse's just so smooth. He's not quite as smooth as Hicks, but really smooth with that little flip that he's got mastered. And where'd he master it? In the Taco League.
Yeah, that's because Hicks, he throws it on a wire, man. It does not lose any elevation here as Billy Santiwan is up with now 2 outs. Sorry. The youngest guy in the league?
Mateo.
I think Seamus. How old is Seamus? He's like 4 or 5. But in cat years, he's 6, so he's what?
That's
like 30,
42.
42 years
Yeah.
old.
Mateo, I think, is the youngest, 21.
Mateo's 21 years old.
I was bulletproof at 21.
Man. I mean, that's why Gannon wanted to keep going after that Guinness World Book of Record attempt. Me and Tanik, we couldn't move for a solid couple days.
Yeah.
I was so sore. I can't believe how sore I was. I couldn't even walk the next day.
I'm
a
sore
couple
after-
hours later, after we were done, I couldn't
I'm
even walk.
sore after 3 games. I was so sore on Saturday, I didn't even leave my porch for a long time Saturday.
Here we go. Top 6. Slusher coming in. He had a good little debut on the mound.
Yeah, he did. He pitched well. He definitely he might have got the win, actually, because he came in after Burley. Oh, no, came in after Tanner. I think he got the win.
What makes some of these viewers think they're going to come out here and be ballers when some of these players in PLW were actually real ballers? You know, it's just not going to happen.
Easy. It looks easy. They think they're playing in their backyard.
No way. We don't have this great production for some backyard wiffle ball game.
No.
We're doing big things.
I mean, we had basically an all-star team try to get into the league, and they didn't win. They didn't get in.
They were close, though.
Nah, not really that close, but close enough to think they can come and do it again. And that was an all-star team.
Here's Ryan Murphy. That's going to be an easy play for Zoe there on third base. Yeah, and I am Jake's right, and I've said it before. The camera is just off to the left center or right center a little bit if you're looking from the outfield.
Yep.
So you don't get to see the movement of these balls as if, like, when we're watching it, because we're deadpan.
Yeah.
But there's some pitchers out there where those balls are coming over their shoulders or 2 feet from the outside, like you just saw Tanner. Oh, does he? Oh. J-Dub says, let it go foul.
Let it go foul. I don't want to.
I don't know if that's good news for J-Dub, but he has been hitting the ball really, really well. And right now, for me, if the Vaderz, it'd be Ethan Ibarra coming up here if it was me.
100%. Got to get him up here.
It's not even a poll. But the poll happens after the game now. And J-Dub said, let it go foul. And I said, that might not be a good thing. And that's the reason why. Because if he did touch it, who knows? It could have went off, got a single right there. Here's Manny Santiwan, 2 outs.
I felt bad, my man. I had to do this right now. I was expecting that ball like that.
Slusher goes down in the count. 2-0.
Got him with a changeup. Little 51 there.
Yeah, I mean, when you go from like 57 to 51,
Big difference.
Depending on the arm slots and how you let off the ball right there, it could really mess up the batter. And he gets jammed hard as Slusher goes over the backstop into GK's monitor. And right now it's being a little staticky. What? So, you know,
So, not enough shirts to go around the Snappers dugout, obviously, so they need to.
here's Scott.
Wearing his Weber jersey.
They're trying to tack on even more insurance runs. That one comes in at 49 for a strike, 0-2.
Ooh, 57.
Oh, he's swinging at trash right there. That's how nasty that ball came in. And the Vaderz, this is their last chance. Look how long Brandon Gregg's hair is. You would never think that when his cap comes off, but there's no doubt he's playing a little death metal in his garage.
Way too late for that, bro.
love to see him strum his axe. Jason Momoa? Or Mimosa? What's his name?
I don't know. Women know his name. Men don't know his name.
It's Mimosa? Momoa.
My wife knows his name. I don't know his name.
I just saw something on Avengers or something. It popped in my head.
That's right. Cue the comeback.
Base hit here. Get started. I got a feeling that if they get a couple of runners on, somehow Ibarra will come up with a chance to tie the game.
We'll see what happens. That's right.
Fabio. Sansone goes Fabio.
I love it, man.
Told you, you got to mic him up. It's worth the price of admission. Dodos is great, but you guys get to hear him. We got to get Sansone in the booth sometime this year. We got to do it. Oh, Ibarra. So basically, if Ibarra bats twice in this inning, they'll win. They win.
Let's see what he does.
Ooh.
That you only do once every season, as you could pay the price. Man, when J-Dub has his little slurve thing going right there, remember,
That's big. It's 4.5 feet. It's breaking.
just got to wait on it.
And he do that.
Dead center, but David Harley right there, and he's not going to drop 2 in one game. I guarantee that.
No. So he hit that on the holes, is why that ball didn't go anywhere. He hit that square, just didn't quite carry. Give it about another month and a half, and that ball's in the center, tranquility.
And Harley's going to have to run for this one. An amazing catch by Harley, and that's what he does. The harder the play, the better he plays. An amazing attempt and catch by David Harley.
Wow. I think he went all out because he dropped the first one. Literally.
That's what, man, he has no quit at all.
None.
Here's Tanner. He's a switch hitter coming from the left side this time. He goes lefty right there. That's something that
So we have an ambidextrous pitcher. Alex Garcia can throw with both hands.
can he?
Yes, he can. Does that mean he gets 4 walks?
Oh,
Oh.
you know, it's comments like that from White Boy Rick that, you were cool for a minute.
He's over. I'm over
Now
it.
you're done.
I'm over it.
He's going to have to write an apology letter to Trench if he wants to be recognized in this chat again. Otherwise, he's just going to go on mute blast. Tanner goes lefty. Is it enough? No.
And there's the game.
That's it. And even though the Snappers win that one and they avoid the sweep, we're going to have a poll up here. And man,
I'll get Ethan for you.
yeah, I'd block White Boy for a minute. He's going to have to write an apology letter to Adam Tannick to get back. I don't like seeing things like that. And you can see the love out of these guys. It's all fun and games. These guys, after the games, they go eat. They have some hot cocos. They're in the parking lot talking about their games. Man, what great plays from David Harley as, hold on. I guess you're just up here, even though right now Tanner Roundy's winning the poll.
Oh, yeah, no, that's good. That's fine. Tanner, you're up here.
Ethan, nervous. It's not over yet. I'm going to give it another minute.
Wait, it's tied. Get Ethan, it's tied. He's got to come up. It's both of you guys right now. I don't know. We have a poll. Go get Ethan, though. Ethan takes it. Go get him.
Ethan, you're
It's over. Go get Ethan. It's got to be Ethan. Yeah, Ethan takes the late lead. Pull over. You're good. Ethan Ibarra, welcome to the show. Watch your head. Get that on there.
What do I look here?
Listen, you look great. I'll tell you that as a player.
Thank you.
Where are you coming from, man? I mean, you're putting all this power in. You're hitting home runs. You seem locked in as a player, as a Vader. What's going on out there?
Oh, yeah. Well, last year, the first time I kind of just showed up, and I realized you can't really do that in this league. You'll get eaten up, but now I kind of come out before the games and hit a little bit. So
yeah, it's
feeling
helping
good.
your game. You hit a home run to win game number 1, I believe, in a walk-off fashion. I think that was. Where are you at in this Vaderz? The Vaderz are an ascending team. All you guys are young and hungry. What's the locker room feel like down there?
Oh, yeah, it's good. We're all having fun right now. We had the ones and the Sand Vipers kind of got screwed there on the schedule. But now we're getting to the easier part of our schedule, so we're looking forward to that for sure. So good couple weeks coming up.
Yeah, I mean, you said it, you got screwed by the Vipers and the ones, but if you want to make it and be a champion, you're going to have to go through some of these teams, and there's a lot of teams out there that you might not have faced them in full force or full fashion yet. So all these squads capable of winning some of these games. But I have you on the high right now. I watched you in batting practice earlier today, and I was talking to actually Nick Davila of the Night Owls and said, watch out for Ethan Ibarra tonight. He is really putting some plastic on that ball, and you generated a lot of numbers, a lot of power out of those hits. And on defense, man, you're making some great plays. What's your ball experience like?
Yeah, I need to figure out throwing the ball a little bit, but like baseball experience?
Yeah, like what's some of your background as an athlete?
Oh, yeah, I played 4 years of college ball.
Where'd you play?
St. Cloud State. It's up in Minnesota.
Okay.
Got to do that a little bit, and then I played in the Northwoods League, which is a summer baseball league, and it's just a bunch of college players from all around the country coming in. So.
Yeah, it's showing. How's it feel going from baseball to entering Premier League wiffle, playing some wiffle ball? What's the feel like?
Oh, it's fun. I mean, it's just like baseball in a way, but there's adjustments. Like the ball spins differently. Everything's different. Or there's a lot of different things about it, but I mean, once you get comfortable again and you get, seeing the spin and getting used to the rotations and everything that goes on with it, you start to settle in.
Yeah, there was one bat appearance that you didn't look too hot. You took a knee. Was that off J-Dub?
Yeah.
Did he throw you that slurve? And it looked like you were praying right there. What did you see out of J-Dub, that bat?
He made me look dumb a few times today. But, yeah, this league will make you look dumb.
Yeah, I always say wiffle ball will bring a grown man to his knees. I'm not going to take up any more time. Go celebrate with your Vaderz, man. Good game. I hope to see you back here. Watch your head as you exit the booth. That's Ethan Ibarra, everyone, and keep your eyes on him. He is going to be an all-star. He's already a stud. Loved having him in the booth as that concludes the Vaderz versus the Snappers. I see you over there, Nick Davila. Who do we got? Are you playing tomorrow night? The Ones are going to be playing the Night Owls tomorrow night, and that's a big-time matchup. Those two guys, the Ones are sitting at 7-2. What's your record, Nick? 4-5. So, there's going to be some movement right there. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night at 6 p.m. I'm Trench. I'm out of here. You'll see me Thursday night. Brad, get back in here. There's PLW hottie Caro. Caro, what do you got in store for us? Are you still working on some cheerleader outfits? I know it's a little bit too cold still.
It's a little chilly for those cheerleading outfits, but we're getting to it. It's going to happen.
I love it. That's PLW hottie Caro.
Bye.
You could get her NFT on our little NFT website thing. Brad, Ethan Ibarra, man, he's doing it, huh?
Yeah, 9 home runs through 12 games. Definitely the power that the Vaderz needed. They needed offense. Still looking for that pitcher, though. I still think they need to find a pitcher or develop a pitcher.
Yeah, it's Logan. He's on injured reserved or whatnot.
Yeah.
But that's my main man, Brad. We'll be playing on Thursday night. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night, Night Owls versus the Ones. This is Trench. And that's Brad.
Checking out. Have a good night.
See you guys.